stream. Hello guys, welcome to the hello to everyone on here. Welcome to the stream. I say welcome to the stream, guys. I'm having a bit of a brief period today. I've mentioned about the Armenian guy in my friend's Discord server. I've had enough of him. Hello Luna YT, welcome Luna YouTube, welcome to the stream. How is everyone on this stream today? I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling goodish. How are you guys? I haven't copied the stream. I haven't put this stream in my Discord server yet. I'm having a bit of a weird one today. We've got a guy in my friend's Discord server, but he's really religious, and he's literally he's basically trying to tell me that my opinions doesn't matter. And I think we should talk about this on stream today. I think this is something that I think we should mention on stream today. What is socially right and socially wrong to say? I think it would be a real good topic to mention on stream, guys. But still, we're going to start the stream. I need to work out what we are going to build. I've got a couple of things in mind that I need to do. I need to go and make some water breathing potions, because I need. How do you make? Do any of you guys know how to make water breathing potions that are like 8 minutes? Right, so. Oh, we need a bit of. Luckily, they stay in there. We need a bit of a blaze powder to get this thing to work. So. Hello, Lil Willy. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing really well. How are you? Oh, I don't have any blaze powder. That's not very good. Hello, Team MC. Kid joined today official. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for subscribing. That's really kind of you. I don't understand potions. They're weird. Yeah, I need to go and get some prismarine shards. I need some prismarine shards because I really want to build. I need some prismarine shards. So to get those, I need potions. To get them, I need to make some water breathing potions, and I'm trying to work out how to do them. So I know I need this, and then I need you playing Minecraft? Yeah, I'm playing Legacy Console Edition Minecraft. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for subscribing, by the way. We're aiming to hit 8,000 by the end of the. It should have an awkward potion now. Yes. Now we need a pufferfish. We're aiming to hit 8,000 by. I want to hit 8,000 by my birthday, guys. So it's a big ask. Basically, we've got 2 months. We've roughly got 2 months. I'm going to see if I can do it. Hello, Dr. FH Fifu292. Welcome to the stream. Right, so how long are these water potions going to last? How can you turn water potions to 8 minutes, guys? Change potion to 8 mins. How do you do that? We need to put a bit of redstone in it, so I hope we've got some. We have. If we can now change. If we can change this to 8 minutes, it says redstone on here. I think gunpowder makes it a splash potion. I think. I accidentally deleted Minecraft on my phone. Oh, blimey. Hello, HWP Hamoud Youssef. Welcome to the stream. Is it gun? I thought it was gunpowder, but then it says redstone. Oh, it is. Right, so we got these. But I've realised we are not on peace. We need to be on, peace, easy mode or peaceful. I play Bedrock Edition of Minecraft. Oh, cool. I'm just going to check my friend's Discord server, because I'm getting... This guy's been... I'm just checking my friend's Discord server because I'm getting a load of insults from this guy just because he doesn't agree with me. Basically, this guy's asking me questions, and if I answer, let me just put something in a minute. What's the point of asking me a question? If you disrespect my answer. If you disrespect. There we go. Sorry, this guy's generally done it to me. Hello, Hacker. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for subscribing. That's really kind of you. You're from Uzbekistan. Cool. Welcome. We're just gonna go to easy mode, guys, because I need to go and get some armor on. Basically, I've got some water breathing potions because I need prismarine shards. Hello, Karim Khan. Welcome to the stream. I need to go to sleep. It's 10:30 p.m. in the Philippines. Cool. Have a good rest of your day. Team C. Oh, Team Cool Kid joined today official. Thank you for joining the live stream. Hello, Karim Khan. Welcome to the stream. I'm from Q8. Cool. Welcome. Right. I need to go and get some armor. I need to go and get some better armor on. So, we have to go to... I would like that one, but it's a bit... I want some sort of protection. Why is it not... Oh, there we go. I suppose if I get some diamonds in a minute, I could actually repair it. Shouldn't be that many, should it? Barca's been doing so bad because they don't have Yamal and their goalkeeper. I forgot his name. Oh, are you talking about ter Stegen or Szczesny? Because Szczesny actually retired and then he came out of retirement to play for Barcelona. And he's doing really well. Yeah, hello. How did you gather that much diamonds? I've had the word for over 9 years. I've had this word for 9 years. So I've found a lot over the over travelling over the whole map. Right, I can repair it. Well, you have to have it in the dock. If you're streaming, if you're streaming on YouTube, through the Switch, you have to have it in the dock because you're not streaming for the Switch, you're streaming for a capture card. So you have to have it in. Basically, you have to have it in the dock. Ronaldo or Messi? I've got to be honest. I can't tell you which one's better, who's better, because Ronaldo and Messi both had brilliant skill set. Ronaldo was very fast. Ronaldo was very, very fast, and with Ronaldo, you know, he was a very good goal scorer. Ronaldo was a very good goal scorer and very, very fast. And, you know, fair play to him, he tried out other leagues. Barcelona, in my opinion, Messi had much more technical skill in the context of, you know, he would make something happen. The one I'm thinking of is there was a game he played for Barcelona where basically he dribbled through about eight or nine different players, and it was unnatural. It was unnatural. So I think both of them had great skills that made them the best. But I don't think you can turn around and say that they were the best of all time without bringing players like Maradona into it as well. Basically, players like Maradona, Cruyff, Puskas have to come up there as well. It's cold out there in it. It's not actually cold for me. It's actually like 13, 14 degrees, which isn't actually that cold. It's actually more mild, to be honest. I'm sorry if I seem a bit on edge, guys. A guy in my friend's Discord server who's from another country. He joined the Discord VC with me and a few others yesterday, and he just randomly, because he couldn't understand what we were saying because he can't speak English, he randomly started just insulting us. He randomly just started insulting me. So literally, guys, I was sat there on a Discord VC last night. I was sat on a Discord VC last night with a friend of mine. So basically, we were talking fast because obviously the three of us are all from the same area. We all sort of know each other. And this Armenian guy joins, and basically, because he can't understand us, he starts telling me to go kill myself. And this guy, because obviously I blocked him because of it. It's, you know, it's rude. What gives him the rights? Because he doesn't understand what's going on. He just started putting obviously my Discord, my server nickname. Would you be considering to run a Minecraft server on the latest version, which is pure vanilla? Minecraft or PUBG? Well, Minecraft, because I never played PUBG. Well, the guy's Armenian. He can speak a little English, but he couldn't understand what was going on. So obviously, me and three other people were talking about the actual top. We were talking about actual topics. So we were making jokes about another guy that we knew that was a bit of a dodgy guy. We were making jokes about it, and of course, the guy doesn't understand any of this because, and it. Let me just read it out to you guys. It's so bizarre. This was it. Basically, I turned my camera on for a moment. I turned my webcam on a minute to show a book to my friend, and this Armenian guy puts, "Why are we all talking about drug addicts?" But we're not talking about drug addicts because a guy that we knew would take drugs, and because guy doesn't understand, and obviously I said an F word or something like that because we were laughing. I was like, "Oh, fuck's sake," and the guy goes, "No fucking," and then suddenly, at Clement of Joe, why is your name Joe, not Marco? I think you need to change your name. I put why. He goes, "Because your hair is yellow." And I'm like, so this guy just doesn't make sense. I want to do that. I'm alright, Glow Beans. I'm a little bit on edge because the Armenian guy that was it. That Armenian guy that was in the that Armenian guy Glow Beans that was in the yeah, he Decepted brought him into his Discord server, and he joined the VC with us last night, with a few of us last night, and he can't understand us because he can't speak English. And so he just spent the entire time typing in the Discord general telling me to go kill myself. And he's now insulting me because I don't believe in God. He's insulted me and he's telling me that I've got to go to church. So he asked me a question literally 10 minutes ago. I'm going to read it out to you guys because it's so bizarre. So this is so bizarre. I'm going to read this out to you guys because this is just really, really bizarre. Right, so the guy asked me, "Do you, where is it? Let me just find it, guys. This is just so bizarre. So we're gonna bring this up. At I am Fat Man, because that's my my nickname in my friend's server. Do you like God? And I said, and this is my answer. I don't believe in him. I believe that there's powerful beings out there in the stars who could be perceived as gods, but I don't think there's an all-powerful God who created everything. And he's put what? You are a normal. I believe in extraterrestrials. And then he's put ... I believe the early humans mistook extraterrestrial visitors as gods because they would have appeared so powerful in the eyes of the early humans. That's just my belief, guys. And then obviously, but he's got so offended by this, he's put, seriously, you're a normal. Jesus Christ is truth, not your fantasy. And of course, I shouldn't have said this, but I told him to go back to Bible bashing. But I think that's disrespectful. What's the point of asking someone a question if you're not going to listen to your question? So I don't believe in any religion. I don't believe that there's a god. I believe that that there's extraterrestrials that could be perceived as gods who are powerful, but not in itself. So yeah, this guy generally is got so offended. He asked me a question, and then he's disrespecting the fact that I answered it honestly. Where are you from? I'm from Tashkent. Oh, of course, that's the capital of Uzbekistan. Look, actually, Tashkent looks beautiful. It looks a really beautiful city. A TV show that I was watching called Race Across the World went through it. It looked absolutely beautiful. I'm from the UK. I'm from the UK, so I'm British. Hi, you're late today. Yeah, I woke up really late. So, hello, Omninus. Welcome to the stream. I made a really... In my opinion, you have to see. I believe in God, but we will wait and see. Yeah, you got to have your own. You have to have your own opinion. And my opinion is there isn't one. But I don't get. That's the one thing I don't like about religion, guys. If you don't have the same opinion as someone, you can't turn around and say that. Yeah, I've. There's a TV show I watched called Race Across the World, where basically 5 pairs of ordinary Brits race across the world to a share of 20 grand prize. And in the first season they went for Uzbekistan. They were going from London to Singapore, and one of the checkpoints was in Uzbekistan. So what are you doing today? Well, I can't do anything else for that build until I get some prismarine shards. So I've got the water breathing potions. We're going to go to an ocean monument. So I think I believe, but I'm not going to church if it's like 50-50. Yeah. But this guy, I just can't stand him. I blocked him, and he keeps trying to message me because he doesn't understand that what he does is wrong. Yeah, and I keep getting messages. Yeah, I keep getting messages. Yeah, I keep getting messages from this guy, and it's all spammy messages. And then he asked me a question last night, and I said to him, like, how dare you ask me a question minutes after you've told me to go kill myself because you don't agree with my opinion? I said, it's just unbelievable. Could you create a house for me? Well, we could create a house for everyone. Actually, guys, but we are going to do something first, though. We are going to go to the ocean. We are going to go to an ocean monument first, because I need to think where the closest one is. There's one that way, but there's also one that way. Can you sing a song? And we're gonna go to the ocean monument. Actually, let me restart. It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. Wow, that's that. It's a long way to Tipperary is an old World War I song that they used to sing. Can you create a house with a British flag? Cool. Yeah, I can do that. I have got a British flag on a banner somewhere. I could do that. We're just going to go to an ocean monument, though, because I can't do any more of that roller coaster. Hello, Ben 10. Welcome to the stream. One of my favourite songs, though, is from the film Sweeney Todd. It's called Epiphany. That's one of my favourites. There's a hole in the world like a great back pit, and it's filled with people who are filled with shit, and the whole of the world inhabits it. But not for long. But not for long. They all deserve to die. Tell you why, Mrs. Lovett, tell you why. You see, there's only 2 types of men and only 2. There's the one staying put in its natural place, and the one with its foot in the other's face. Look at me, Mrs. Lovett, look at you. We all deserve to die. I can't remember the rest of it, but I know that bit. And it's literally, Tim Burton's Sweeney Todd is so good, but don't watch it if you're under the age of 18, because it is violent. But it is a good film. There's a hole in the world like a great back pit, and it's filled with people who are filled with shit, and the scourge of the word inhabit it. But not for long, but not for long. They all deserve to die. Such a great film. Such a great film, but The song is about how evil Sweeney Todd is, and he's got like a dual personality. So halfway through the song, you see his Benjamin Barker personality come through as well. It is a cool song. There's one called By the Sea, and it's really hard to sing because like I can't sing, guys. Like I can't sing. You guys might think I can, but I can't. I'm always out of tune. I'm just responding to this guy a minute because he's still trying to message me. I'm just gonna respond with a comment a minute. Don't you ever say that name again? What, Sweeney Todd? Maybe you reach 100k. That would be amazing. Thank you, Hecka. That'd be that's really kind of you. Hello, gamer Iger. Yeah, of course I remember you. What do you mean, don't you ever say that name again? Oh, you're talking about Donald Trump. Is he talking about Trump? I was trying to work out who you were talking about then. Yeah, but you hate it. That's the thing, Dominic Perez, though. You hate him, but some other people might like him. But you can't ban someone for saying the name. Even if you don't like someone, you can't ban somebody else from saying the name. Yeah. People hate someone, but people also like them. How long is this stream? I've only been streaming for 22 minutes. That's not how you pronounce my name. I do apologise, but then that's how it's kind of pronounced in the UK, so I didn't know it was different. Right, so I need to get into here. Well, some people that's an interesting comment actually, Globeans. Yeah, some people do just hate the way he is. Why isn't it? Oh shoot. That doesn't make sense. I need to kill one of these. I need to kill a couple of these to even. I can't. I'm too slow. Right, we've got prismarine shards. This is going to take a while, guys. We're going to take a while here. I was about to say, why are we in... They are much quicker than we are. I gotta be honest, I don't know anything about the new Minecraft update because I missed Minecraft Live. I gotta go, I can't move. I need more. I need to get. Jesus, why won't these creatures die? Jesus. Who's in prison? Right, we've got another 5 minutes. Right. Hello, Average Brain Cell. Welcome to the stream. I've been in yesterday's stream. I know. Welcome to the stream. I do remember you. Yes. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the stream because I'm trying. I am currently working on this a minute. The deportation stuff I kind of agree with sometimes, though. Not like that though. But in the UK, they've had a problem with that too. In the UK they had a problem with a lot of people that they found had entered illegally. That's the only thing that sometimes you can agree with, is that sometimes people do enter countries illegally. I need to remember what to do, because I can't. That's the only thing I sort of understand. I need to leave to do my project. That's all right. I'm trying to work out them. I'm just trying to work out at the moment how we kill the. Where's the Elder Guardian then? I just don't know. I don't know what to do here. I actually don't know what to do. That's the thing though, I can't find the middle. Let's swap pickaxe to my faster. I would love to do. That would be a nice idea to do, actually. That would be a nice idea to do. At the moment, though, I want to work out how we bloody. I want to know how we bloody do this, because I can't work out. I don't think there's an Elder Guardian here. But that's not really what we. That's not really what we needed, though. Things like this is what we wanted. What we were actually coming here for is things like this. I needed to make some of these for our project. And with a bit of luck, we can be out of this. Welcome back. And with a bit of luck. Yes, sea lanterns. Are they called sea lamps or sea lanterns? Yeah, sea lanterns. Nothing. We just went in. I needed these. I needed prismarine shards because I've already got prismarine crystals. Because I got a minute left. Because I got 30 seconds left. I've seen these for years. I just don't know what they are. So let's have a look what they are a minute. Oh, it's a fossil. Yeah, that one's an interesting one. I remember his comment back in 2016 Slurp Games. I think his comment though was that America wasn't America. I think his comment was America was an English-speaking country. Somebody asked him a few years ago. This is when he was running the first time. When he was running for president the first time in 2016, they asked him, "Can you speak Spanish?" He said, "No, this is an English-speaking country." Which America is an English-speaking country technically, but you know, other people speak other languages. Yeah, that was his question. That was what they had. Technically, he was right, but it was wrong what he said. But in the UK, you have people that speak other languages. It's only wrong. It's only bad. Not wrong. It's only bad if you have a problem. It's only bad if it's a language barrier. It's only bad if it's a language barrier. But there was another thing with that. If anything, though, Dominic Perez, that's the Americans' fault. That's the Americans' fault. If anything, that's the Americans' fault. If Donald Trump's complaining about people not speaking English, that's Americans' fault for taking over like islands in different languages. Yeah, but that's true. It's only a problem. It's only a problem if it's a language barrier. So, for example, in the UK, if anything, that's the Americans themselves' fault for taking lands like Puerto Rico from the Spanish. It's only a problem, like, for example, in the UK, you have a lot of people that come to the UK and can't speak English, and the UK is pretty much 100% English. So you do have a problem there is a genuine problem. There is a genuine problem in the UK where people that come to the UK can't understand the language. Yeah, but I don't have Ocean Aquatic. So I only really went down there because I needed these. I needed sea lanterns for a build, and I've never really had any of them, so that's what I needed. Yeah, so talking about the thing of language though, everyone, it's more worse in the UK because the UK is very much like 95% English, and you have people from other countries that move to the UK and they can't speak English. And to the point that they can't read it sometimes. So you've got people asking you for directions, but when you give them the directions, they can't understand you anyway. That's the only time where language is a problem, guys. So it happened to me a few years ago when a guy asked me for directions, and I gave him directions, and then he couldn't understand English. So it was a bit hard trying to explain to someone directions that they couldn't understand anyway. Typo, I meant home. Oh. Unless you've said hi, typo meant home. Unless there's another comment underneath that hasn't shown up on my screen. But I'll have a look, because sometimes that happens. Sometimes that generally happens. Let me just close that screen. Basically, there we go. No, that's interesting. Yeah, so we've got enough now to make some sea lanterns. But I hope we have enough to make... Why are you talking about fantasy? Let me just. I'm just responding to a guy in my friend's Discord server. I'm just responding to a guy in my friend's Discord server. He asked me a question, and this guy's Armenian. He asked me a question, and when I answered it, he started to disrespect me because of my answer. Nightbot's a bot. Nightbots are bots, and Nightbot's programmed to say, "Hello, Speeder. Welcome to the stream." Nightbot's programmed by me to say something. Hold on a minute. There's a baby zombie. Right, I need the nearest crafting table. It's not Speeder, I'm his brother. Oh, cool. Hello, welcome. It's not Speeder, but then technically you're on his account. So technically at the moment you are Speeder. Pretty funny. Welcome to the stream. I'm just trying to find sea lanterns. Because I need to make a couple. How many can I make? I could make 6. So, yeah, we're not going to work on the roller coaster today. We're not going to work on the roller coaster today then. Because I do not have... We're not going to work on our roller coaster project today. Why? Please don't tell him. We won't. We won't. He's on your phone. Joking. Right, Right, so let's just take all this stuff out, and then I'm going to put this stuff in. So, whoops a daisy, let's just put that there then. We've got a little bit here, and then I'll put that stuff there. So, whoa, so many, yeah, 21 people watching. Bloody, wow. Hello everyone. I love the cave part. You're so rich. You're using diamond ore. Well, thank you, Zorro. That's really kind of you. Yes, I was using Nintendo Switch. I know he's coming. Gotta go. That's kind of funny. So, I'm just going to dump all that stuff that we just took out of there in something else, like this chest for now. So... What do we... Are you on Bedrock or Java? Legacy Console Edition. This is the old Minecraft. 4J Studios' Minecraft version. Right, so what can we get rid of? We can get rid of those. That bottle of water can go. I used the Switch. Yeah, this is the old version. This is the old version before the Bedrock came out. Nintendo Switch has 2 versions of Minecraft. Yeah. Nintendo Switch had 2 versions of Minecraft that one of them's now discontinued. Third type moment. That's alright. Let's rename this shulker box to Ocean Box. That's a Survivor Legacy vid box. This is going to be the Survivor Legacy stream box. So, the red stream box. I just came. Welcome, Speeder. Welcome to the stream. Was that my brother watching this? No. No, I don't think so. He told us to say that. Why don't you join your brother and watch it together? Survivor, right, so this is going to be our red stream box. We'll keep that on us. Hello, random BFDI lover, welcome to the stream. We're not going to be working on the roller coaster today, everyone, because I don't have enough sea lanterns. I've only been able to make 6. So we'll find something else to do. I told him not to go in my room. Oh my god. I've had a weird day, guys. I want to do something, guys. I want to do something, guys, and I don't know whether it's possible, but I think it'd be amazing. Literally, in 2 months' time, in roughly 2 months' time, it's going to be my birthday. I would love to see. I would love to see if we could hit 8,000 by then. I would love to see if we could hit 8,000 subscribers by my birthday. What do you guys think? Should we try and do it? We are 970 away. Shall we see if we can do it? So literally, we are, as it stands at the moment, guys, we are... Can you let us spam happy birthday on your birthday? Well, yeah, yeah, well, of course you'll be able to do that. So, I want to try it. I want to try it, guys. I want to see if we can hit 8,000 subscribers by my birthday. So we got just over 2 months to see if we can do it. La 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 la. I want to see it if we can do it. As it stands, yeah, guys. So we want to see if we can do it. We want to see if we can do this. I would love to see if we could hit 8,000 subscribers by my birthday. Yeah. The game hasn't froze. I've put my controller down to change something. Let's go 8,000 by my birthday. Let's try it. But I need to drive to the store. You can drive? I didn't think you were that old, Speeder. I didn't know that you were that old that you could drive. Well, my birthday is in late. Did you create my house? The house with the British flag on it? No, I haven't. I haven't done it yet because I haven't got round to it yet. We've made the sea lanterns with my e-bike. I didn't think that was driving. Can you even use an e-bike at 11? I thought that was an age requirement. Oh no, e-bike. Yeah, e-bike in the UK. It's different. It's different in the UK. In the UK, you can't have an e-bike if you're under the age of 14. So I thought that there was I thought there was an age. I thought that was the age requirement everywhere. Basically, more powerful e-bikes is 16 years and up in the UK. It's interesting. Sweden is 10 plus. Yeah. It's because of, obviously, in the UK, more they do it because of safety requirements, I think. Hello, nice spot. Welcome to the stream. It goes 35 miles an hour. Yeah, in the UK, it's illegal. It's anyone 14 years and up can only go 15 miles an hour on them. Because 35 miles an hour is a lot. Your birthday's in 5 days. I hope you have a good birthday. I just put up a poll. I just put up a thing, actually. My birthday's in 2 months' time. So I want to see if we can hit 8,000 subscribers by my birthday. I think that would be a really cool stream. Yeah, but I gotta go now. So bye. Goodbye, Speeder. Thank you for joining the live stream, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Yeah. 20 people watching. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can hit 8,000 subscribers by my birthday. That would be absolutely amazing if we could do that. As it stands, we are 971 away. Ooh, pardon me. I think it'd be a cool challenge. Here we go. I think it'd be good idea to get. I think it'd be a good idea to improve our XP levels today because we need to get some more. So I think we just, for this next part of the stream, we're gonna go mob hunting. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go mob hunting. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's beautiful, isn't it? The house. 200 of you have watched this stream in 47 minutes. You guys are absolutely mental. Right, please, everybody, if you're enjoying the stream, I want to give some shout outs out because we've hit 200 views on this stream. I want to give out some shout outs. I'm going to give out 3. So comment shout out for a shout out. There's a creeper over there, so let's just go and... Okay, shout out to Slurp Games. Right, we're going to give 2 more out to whoever... to the next person that comments. Well, we're going to give a couple more out. We're going to give one... We're going to give one out to... We're going to give one out to 3 people. So if you've just joined the stream, because there's 22 of you watching, there's 22 of you watching, I'm going to give out 3 shout outs to 3 different people in the stream. Well, I was going to give out 4 shout outs, so I'm going to give out 3 to different people. I've already given out 1, so I'm going to give out another 3. So comment shout out if you want to shout out. Hello, Levi Crawl. Welcome to the stream. I do remember you, of course. Literally, you don't have to say... If you didn't join the streams for 3 or 4 years, then maybe I'd forget who you are. But literally, you've been in the stream now for... You've watched every stream for the last week, so I'm not going to forget who you are. I don't forget people because they miss one stream, or but I do love it. I love all the people that come in. I love all the people that come in and say, "Do you remember me?" And then they get really happy when I remember them. I'm like, but part of me is like, well, you were in the stream yesterday. How am I going to forget you if you were in the stream literally just the moment before? How are you? I'm okay. I'm not the best. I'm not the best, but I'm not the worst. How are you? I'm good, really good. That's good to hear. I'm normally I'm great, guys, but I got a load of shit on Discord last night from a guy in my friend's Discord server because the guy couldn't understand what everyone else was talking about in the Discord VC, and apparently that's my fault. I might watch England. I don't know whether I'm going to watch England on Thursday. If England win on Thursday, they will be guaranteed... No, they play... No, England play tonight, sorry. England play tomorrow night against... England play tomorrow night against Latvia. And if England beat Latvia tomorrow night, they are guaranteed a spot in the next World Cup, in the next FIFA World Cup. As it stands, England have... As it stands, England have 4 points on Albania. Oh, did they beat Serbia? Who did they play last night then? Yeah, Albania beat Serbia 1-0, which means they've gone above them. And that's interesting. So yeah, England have 4 points on them and just need one more. They just need a point. Well, Haaland's always been good for Norway. The only problem with Erling Haaland is he plays for Norway. Yeah, the only problem with Erling Haaland is he plays for Norway because, you know, he's played for Norway since 2019 and Norway have never ever got... Have Norway ever been to the World Cup? Norway qualified for the World Norway qualified for the World Cup in 1938. Right, yeah. Norway went to the World Cup of 1998. They went to the World Cup of 1998. Okay, so yeah, Norway went to the World Cup. Norway went to the World Cup of 1938, 1994, 1998, and then they haven't qualified for the World Cup since. Yeah, Erling Haaland's problem is he's always played for Norway. I think he'd have scored. You know, he would have done real well at the World Cup if he'd have played for anyone else. But Norway never got there. Yeah, they haven't qualified... Well, 27 so far. Well, they've gone to the Euros. They've gone to the Euros, of course. I swear they've gone to the Euros. I swear they've gone to the Euros, because the Euros is... Oh, no. No, Norway's never even gone to the European Championships. Norway missed out on the Euros. Norway haven't qualified for the Euros at all. It's to be determined if they go to the Euros of 2028 or 2032. 2028 is going to be Great Britain and Ireland, so it's going to be like the British. It's going to be like Euro 28 is going to be like the British Isles 28. So I think that's what they're calling it actually. It's called Euro 28 UK and Ireland. And yeah, Norway have only been to the Euros once. Yeah, 25 years. Hello, Beavers. Welcome to the stream. I think you mixed up with the qualifiers. No, the European... I'm saying the European Championships, Norway have been there once. So Norway's last went to the Euros in 2000. So the last time they've played in an actual... The last time they went to a major tournament was 25 years ago. But the problem is, as I said, Norway never really had good players. They've got Haaland and Odegaard. But that's the only one I can think of. Is Strand Larsen Norwegian, or is he... yeah. Well, now they've got Odegaard, Haaland and Strand Larsen. But that's the only Norwegian players that I can tell you who they are, if you get what I mean. How are you, Beavers? Welcome to the stream. Netherlands won 3-0. Yeah, but Netherlands are a pretty good squad. Netherlands have always had a pretty good squad. Who's managing the Netherlands now? Is it Ronald Koeman? Is it Ronald Koeman? Koeman? Is he managing them now? Ronald Koeman. The manager of the Netherlands national team. Yeah, it is. Good manager. Managed Everton for a bit, but then it went wrong, and then he got sacked. He didn't manage Everton for that long. He managed Everton from like June 2016 to like September of 2017. Yeah, Van Dijk, I don't actually think's that good anymore. If you get what I mean. Yeah, 5 years ago, he was the best defender in the world. But if you watch him nowadays, I think he's a little bit... He's not really... If you watch Van Dijk nowadays, he's a little bit more dirty with his tackling. So he's a little bit slower now. So if you watch him in some games, you can tell that when they're getting the better of him, he sort of gives them one. Because he did it in the Merseyside derby. Beto was giving him... He did it in the Merseyside derby. Beto was absolutely running him ragged. So when Beto got... He's getting a bit old, yeah. I don't like him because I think I don't like him, and I told another person who was in my friend's Discord server about this. As an Everton fan, I didn't like that he was able to get away with some stuff. So a few years ago, he got away with going studs up on an Everton player's shin, which any other player in the Premier League, that would have been a straight red, because that's if the guy had his foot planted in the ground, you know, Van Dijk would have broke his leg, which is quite a pain, because obviously going studs up on someone's shin is actually very painful. And but what I meant is that if you go and look at his match, you know when this is what a football commentator said, which was quite interesting. Van Dijk, he always comes off the pitch and his hair is still all neatly done, and he goes because he hasn't really battled anyone. If he comes back off the pitch and his hair's still all neat. He goes, he hasn't really battled anyone. The other centre back for Liverpool come off and he's absolutely out of breath. You know, his hair's everywhere because he's been running ragged. And you know, Van Dijk's just stood there. And the commentator said, you want your defenders to be absolutely battling for every ball. And he's not doing that. And it's really interesting. And they are right. In the Merseyside derby at Goodison Park, Beto absolutely had him. Every time Beto was running, he just couldn't catch him. And the only reason Everton didn't win that match was because Canate was being a bit more physical with the Everton defenders, and it was really interesting. I think Canate last season did dig Van Dijk out of a few holes. By every time Van Dijk made a mistake, Canate was always there just to mop up. Which is a good partnership though. Which is actually a really good partnership, if you get what I mean. Knowing that if you make a mistake, your friend's there to dig you out. That's a sign of a really good centre-back partnership. Yeah, so what am I thinking about? Yeah, interesting. Honestly, guys, I am knackered today. Did you create my house? I haven't built anything, Dr. FH Fifu, to be honest. Hello, Grim Nightmare King. Welcome to the stream. I haven't built anything because at the moment I'm just trying to improve my XP levels so I can improve some of my armor, because a lot of my armor's getting destroyed. So I'm going mob grinding for a bit. Yeah. Hello, Grim Nightmare King. Welcome to the stream. Are you having a good day? Welcome to the stream, by the way. Thank you for subscribing, whoever did that. We're aiming to hit 8,000 subscribers by my birthday. My birthday is literally in a few months. It's literally in 2 months. It's just before the end of the year. And I want to see if we could try and hit 6,000. I want to see if we can hit 8,000 subscribers by my birthday, guys. That would be an incredible challenge. So we're 967 away, guys, and 2 months. I think we can do it. I'd love to see if the challenge and see if we could do this. If we were to do that, it would be an incredible challenge. It would be an incredible point of view, and I think we can do it. I think you guys are that incredible that you guys could actually do that. I mean, like, we hit 7,000 literally 2 days ago, and you guys have already put us to 7,050, which is just mental. Literally, I'll be honest. At the start of this year, I set aside 3 goals for this year that we had to achieve by December 31st. I did it on a live stream when I literally read out what they were. I wrote 3. I did a stream on December 31st, and I said on December 31st of 2025, because this would have been 2024. I said I'm setting aside 3 New Year's goals, and on December 31st, 2025, a years from now, we'll look back and see what we did. And we've hit all but one of them. All 3 of those goals that we set for ourselves on December 31st of last year, we've done all 3. We've done 2 of the 3 of them, which is absolutely mental, guys. So I want to thank you all. Thank you all for that. So I put hit monetization as one, and I hit 6,000 subscribers. We did that in June. We did that with 6 months to spare. That is just incredible. So I want to thank every single one of you for that. And we will celebrate hitting 7,000 subscribers soon, because I've already got the idea in mind. And I'm not going to tell you guys what it is yet, but we will celebrate. We'll do a 7,000 subscriber celebration, guys. Is near. I just want to see where that mob is, because we're just going to hunt at some XP at the moment, because I need more XP levels. I can't pick that up. There we go. I need more XP levels to fix some of our armor. So we're going to hopefully try and get as much XP as possible here today. Plus, I want to improve my armor for the first time in a while. There we go. So just want to check a notification. It's something about the Sky Sports football, but I'm not really interested in seeing what Jamie Carragher has to say. I like Jamie Carragher, but I hate him on football commentary, especially when he's doing the Merseyside derby, because it's really biased. You know, he was an Everton fan as a kid, but he played for Liverpool his whole career. So when you hear his commentary, it's very much about how Everton are doing terrible and Liverpool are doing great in the game. When, you know, Liverpool could have had the ball for 2 minutes. Liverpool could have had the possession for 2 minutes, and Everton could have had the whole first half. But still, he's trying to find a way to make it look like Everton are bad, that Everton are playing bad. Honestly, it's hilarious. Sometimes it is hilarious. Whereas Gary Neville and Roy Keane will actually slag Man United off if they're playing bad. You don't see Jamie Carragher doing that. You don't see him like slagging Liverpool off if they're having a bad game. It's interesting though. It is interesting. But then on football, you need a diverse set of opinions. Steven Gerrard's an interesting one. I think he was a good manager at Rangers, but then I don't think it worked well at Aston Villa. In fact, the Rangers fans wanted him to come back. Rangers wanted him to come back, and he's turned it down. Apparently, Sean Dyche also turned... I've heard rumours that Sean Dyche turned the Rangers job down as well. I've heard rumours that Sean Dyche turned the Rangers job down. So, there's got to be something wrong at Rangers for two former Premier League managers. In fact, I've heard Sean Dyche might be he's in the run-in to replace Ange Postecoglou. I feel so sorry for Ange Postecoglou. You know, the Nottingham Forest manager sacks Nuno Espirito Santo, who's basically become a fan favourite at Nottingham Forest because they've had a falling out over transfer policy. Basically, they didn't sign that Nuno Espirito Santo wanted or something like that. And then he was sacked because he fell out with the owner. They're not happy with it. They get Ange Postecoglou, and then Ange Postecoglou has made one of the worst starts. Has made a bad start. But he's going to make a bad start because, you know, all those players absolutely love Nuno. You know, that's like Jurgen Klopp getting sacked. That's like Jurgen Klopp getting sacked within because obviously Liverpool players loved him. That's like Jurgen Klopp getting sacked and then being replaced with I don't know. That's like Jurgen Klopp getting sacked and replaced with Frank Lampard, getting replaced with an Everton manager. You know, that's not because he managed Everton, because Frank Lampard managed Everton. That's not going to go well, is it? And with Ange Postecoglou, it's not as if it's not that he's a bad manager, but the players absolutely love Nuno, and of course, they can't play his football. Do you remember Peter Crouch? I do remember Peter Crouch. Even though he played for Liverpool, I do actually like Peter Crouch as a person. I didn't like him as a player because he played for Liverpool, but as an actual person, I really like him. Because I like him that he's honest. I like that he's honest and, you know, he's willing to talk about stuff. But also, I like that he's got a sense of humour. A few years ago, he did I'm thinking this is about 10 years ago now. About 10 years ago, Peter Crouch did a sketch for Children in Need where basically him and David Williams as his Emmeline Howard character from Little Britain. Basically, it's a comedy sketch where Peter Crouch is basically gone back onto the England roster. So basically, he's gone to the FA and asked to be the man, asked be part of the England squad again. And he says, "Great, I'll be back with the boys." And instead, they put him with the girl. He goes, "No, you'll be with the girls." So basically, they dress him up as a girl and get him to play football. And basically, not many people would take the mick out of themselves. Not many footballers would take the mick of themselves and dress up as a woman and go and play football, and say your name was Petra Critch or something like that. That's not Petra Critch. That's Peter Crouch. And it is a real funny joke. It is a real funny sketch. And it was a thing as well that he had a sense of humour. I really like that he had a sense of humour and he did that sketch, because not everyone would take that thing and go and do that. Because that's what I really respect. I'm gonna go, but I don't know if you're gonna stay live when I come back. I probably will be live. I'm doing a longish stream today, but we are just going to be collecting. We are just going to be mob hunting though, because I need a lot of materials at the moment. I need a lot of materials at the moment to build what I want, to build what I need. So we will be streaming. So, right, we're just going to check a notification a minute. I'm sorry, I'm just checking a notification a minute. This guy keeps trying to spam me and it's really annoying. This guy keeps spamming me and it's over stuff that isn't important. And it's basically, we got a guy on my friend's Discord server and he spams me all the time. And basically, I don't think he's got any friends. Oh my god. Honestly, guys, I'm just having a really mental day. My brain is just rattled because this guy keeps on this guy in my friend's server I don't know whether he's got bipolar or something, but he keeps just randomly messaging me insults. And some of it's quite disrespectful. Basically, he's disrespecting other cultures, he's disrespecting me. He asked me a question, and then he asked me a question, and as soon as I answered it, he started disrespecting my opinion and telling me to go to church. Right. Blimey, there's 35 people watching. This is bizarre. There's 35 people watching, but no one in the live chat. Interesting. Wow. Everyone hit the heart button if you're enjoying the stream. Hmm. 7,028 of you are subscribed. No, it's a bit more than that, isn't it? Oh, my stream's behind. 7,033 of you have subscribed, which is incredible, guys. If we could hit 7,500 by the end of the year, that would be nice. I'd love to see if we could hit 8,000 by my birthday. Hello, Dizzy. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for your comment last week, Dizzy, by the way. Your comment last week about you put a really nice comment on one of my videos last week. Unless you're completely different. No, you're the same person. Thank you for your comment last week about it was very kind. You put a comment the other week and it was you put a real nice happy birthday to you. It's not my birthday. It's not my birthday, Dragon. Dragon, it's not my birthday. My birthday's not for another couple of months. But I'd love to see if we could hit 8,000 subscribers by my birthday. Which my birthday's not for another just under 3 months. So my birthday's the end of December, so I'd love to see if we could hit 8k by the end of December, which would be incredible. Yeah, I think a lot of these people are subscribed though. 33 people are watching right now, which is just mental. Now it's 35, which is just incredible. 300 of you have watched this stream in the first. Over 300 of you have watched this stream in the first hour. Which is just crazy, if you get what I mean. Absolutely crazy. Crazy. Absolutely. Sorry, I had school. That's alright. The stream hasn't been on long because I woke up early today because I had a huge argument with someone in Discord last night. I don't intend to argue with people, guys. I don't intend to argue with people on social media. But I argued with a guy in my friend's Discord server. I argued with a guy in my friend's Discord server because this guy from another country, he joined the VC with me and he joined the VC when me and my friend were in there, and he just started insulting me for no reason. It's 9 AM for me. Cool. I did. If you tell them to chill, they just get more aggressive. So it's only 3 hours. So your school's only 3 hours? Is that really school? Is that really school if it's 3 hours? Which is incredible. Hello, Swiss Rex. Welcome to the stream. My store starts at 6 a.m. and it ends at 2:30 p.m. But I'm on full break. Oh, cool. Starts at 6 a.m. Blimey. The UK is 9 till 3. The UK is 8:30 till 3. How are you doing? I'm doing all right. I'm not the best. A guy in my friend's Discord server, that's the Armenian guy I've mentioned on the streams, he literally didn't like what me and my friend were talking about in the Discord VC, so he just spent the whole he spent all of last night messaging me and telling me to go kill myself. I'm not ill or anything. I'm just a little bit pissed off, if you get what I mean. So somebody spent the whole all I've had today is messages of go kill yourself at Calamity Joe, go kill yourself at Calamity Joe. I'm like, honestly, this guy's just got no manners. Here, so why would he do that? Do you know what it is? He joined he joined my friend's Discord VC while there was 3 of us in it, 3 other people in it, and the 3 people all know each other and we all speak English. So of course we were talking about a friend of ours that's a bit of a druggie. A guy that we knew who was a bit of a druggie, and we were making jokes about it. And the Armenian guy doesn't understand what we're talking about, so he goes, "Why are you talking about drugs?" And of course, because we didn't read the Discord messages, because he doesn't speak and he types, we didn't read any of them. So then he started insulting me. I have blocked him, but he keeps spamming me. And honestly, do you want to know the funny thing? He asked me a question earlier on that says so hello Zara, welcome to the stream. So yeah, the guy asked me this morning, literally Swiss Rats, the guy asked me this morning, do you believe in God? And I said, well, no, I don't. But I believe I believe that there's powerful extraterrestrials out there that we might have perceived as gods. Early humans might have perceived as gods. That's my opinion. Thank you. Yeah, we hit 7K 2 days ago. I've just put a thing together, guys. I want to see if we can hit 8K by my birthday, it's roughly in about just under 3 months, so at the end of December. Well, I think God exists. Yeah, I personally don't believe that a God exists, and the guy won't accept that. He won't, basically, because I don't believe in a God, he's just told me to go to church and drop my fantasy. And literally, let me read it out, it's so bizarre. Literally, he's just so I've just put jokingly, there's no proof Jesus existed, and he's told me to go to church, so I've told him to go to a mosque, and he's just goes, because I hate demons. And I've just put, are you calling Muslims demons? And then he goes, not Muslims. They believe in demons, but they don't understand that. I'm going to put, you can get killed for that. He's basically just said Allah's a demon. This guy will not be able to go to another country, because he will probably get himself hurt for that. He's basically just turned around and said that Muslims are demons because they don't believe the same thing as he is. Oh, I got to ask God to save her. Yeah, but that's the thing. I don't believe in God, but then other people do. No, well, I don't think he's that Swiss Rex. I generally think the guy's autistic. But of course, if you're autistic in some really religious countries, they don't understand it. Some countries, so this guy generally thinks he's got demons in his body. So I'm generally convinced that he's got I generally believe, guys, that this guy's mentally ill, and he doesn't understand, and he's mistaken being mentally ill as being, as having demons in him, demons possessing him. I feel really bad. I feel bad. I feel really bad for him, but he's so rude and disrespectful. But I can understand. He literally put in the other day. He put in the other day that he mistook. He copied a French. He copied someone speaking French and said, "This is the weirdest English I've ever seen." And this person obviously commented. This person, whoever it was on this other server this guy's in, commented, "That's not English, that's French, you idiot." And of course the guy got upset cried that someone called him an idiot, but he doesn't, but he cries when someone calls him an idiot, but then he goes and tells someone to go kill themselves. You know, think about how hypocritical that is. Think about how hypocritical that is, everyone. You're crying yourself because you've been called an idiot, but while simultaneously you're telling another person that they should go kill themselves and not believe in the same thing you believe. Oh, I just died. That was unintentional. Luckily, we can go this way. Bro, don't die. I'll be back in a minute. Someone's just called me. Actually, I need to go to bed in a minute, guys. I'm going to have to go to sleep a minute and grab my stuff in a minute. Don't die. I did die, but I've got to disappear a minute. I'll be back in a minute. I feel bad, but it's also deserved. Yeah. I'll be back in a minute. Hello, Sly Wolf. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I just had to go a minute. First time I've seen you die on stream. Yeah. But yeah, honestly, guys, so this guy is so disrespectful. We've got a guy in my... Literally, that's why I booted him from my Discord server, because he literally showed no respect to anyone. Honestly, I think this guy's got no friends, though, because I don't think he knows how to communicate. But, you know, that's... Telling other people their views don't matter because they don't have the same views as him that's fascism. That's true fascism. I just couldn't believe that. Come on, I'm getting more now. Nether, who's in my friend's Discord server, he's just commented at GlobSU, "Why are you calling other other cultures history fantasy? Also, don't diss Aztec and Mayan culture. They're my ancestors." And he's responded, "Or I don't know." Let me just respond to this. When is my birthday? Well, my birthday's at the end of December, so because it's 2 months, just under 2 months. So I want to see if we can hit 8,000 subscribers by my birthday. I'd love to do that. I'd love to wake up and do that. Awesome bridge. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I built it, but I built it because we only had one bridge onto this island. We had that one, so I built another one. I really like this one because of the style. This was when I started. This is when my Minecraft building was starting to improve. I actually shot this one for a YouTube video, I believe. I can't recall, but I do remember. I think I shot it for a YouTube video. I'm back. Sorry, I'm just Guys, how do you spell hypocrisy? Guys, how do you spell hypocrisy? Hello, Wang Nishma. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I was a bit preoccupied reading a comment then. Yeah, I'm really sorry to hear about that. Hello, Melinda Heiner. Welcome to the stream. Guys, how do you spell hypocrisy? Basically, this guy keeps messaging me really hypocritical statements, so I want to put the word hypocrisy. I can't spell it. Yeah, that's just such a bizarre comment. Oh, shit. Shoot. I forgot where my stuff was. I forgot where my stuff was, guys. I had all my stuff over there, all my armor, everything. I forgot where it was. I come over here to get it, and I forgot where it was. And the chunk's probably open as well, so it's probably despawned now. What did we have? We had all that what happened? Well, I went AFK, didn't I, for a moment? Cause my dad. I went AFK for a moment because my dad called me. Wait, you died? Yes, we died. I went AFK because my dad called me, and but we died a minute before, and I'd forgotten where my stuff was. Goodbye, Wanga Nishiwa. Welcome to this. Thank you for joining the live stream, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. I think it was here, guys. I think my stuff's gone, guys. I can't remember where I died. I can't actually remember where I died. Basically, what we were doing is we were going to get... What we were doing was... We were collecting XP. That's alright. It's alright, guys. But we were collecting XP, and I died because I was only on half a heart. And then I can't remember where I left my stuff. So it's despawned, but it's fine. We just got to get home now because it's night time and we've got nothing. But that's not the problem. Guys, how do you spell... Does any of you know how to spell hypocrisy? I can't spell it. Someone has joined the Discord server, but I don't know who they are. Hello, Lithium. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Yes, I do remember you, HYP Hamoud Youssef. I do remember you. I'm really good, Lithium. How are you? I'm really good. Sorry, I've just been looking at Discord because I'm having a massive Discord argument with someone in there. It's not really a Discord, it's not really an argument. Hello, the Tired Gamer, welcome to the stream. It's not really a Discord argument, it's with someone that that's being really hypocritical. This guy's basically saying that every other country's history is fantasy, and that because obviously he only believes in Jesus. And of course, I jokingly said that Jesus was fantasy, and he's taken offence to that. I said, well, it's hypocritical, isn't it? You can't turn around and say everybody else's history is fantasy. Hold up, do you remember me? Yes, I do. I remember everybody. I remember everybody, really. I'm really good at remembering people. But I've got a slight problem. I'm done. Oh, hello, Average Brain Cell. Welcome back. I've just died, guys. I'm really good at remembering people from... You missed the face reveal. The face reveal, well, it wasn't really a face reveal. I was just airing a couple of... I was airing a couple of short films on my stream. I was airing some short films on my stream. Perhaps we should do that now. Perhaps we should re-air those short films because there's 35 people watching. I need to get to a... I need to get... Can you do it now? These short films that I've got, that I've shot, I can air them in a minute. I just need to get into a house. I can air them in a second. Yeah, I just need to... I will mute myself though, so you guys can... Well, I won't mute myself. I won't mute myself for the first one because I can't air this. I can't air the sound for the first one, I'm afraid. I can't air the sound for the first one. I haven't seen Mia in a bit. No, actually, no. Might be, they might be busy. Fine, I'll air this short film. You guys can't hear it because the music... Basically, I used non-copyright music, which Premiere Pro told me was non-copyright. Premiere Pro has non-copyright music in Prem Pro, but then I found out afterwards that it wasn't actually non-copyright. Yeah, I haven't seen her in the streams in quite a while, but you know, might be busy. You don't know. She is in my Discord server, I think. Yeah, she is in my Discord server. In fact, she's only commented 4 times. She joined on the 9th of July. We just had someone join now, but I can't tell who they are. We had someone called... I can't even read the name, and it's Russian, so I can't read the name. But I'm gonna have to... I'll Google Translate it, guys. I can't even copy it. I can't even copy the name. Welcome back. Hello, HRP Hamoud Youssef. Welcome back. We're airing a short film that I worked on. This film was so hard to shoot, guys, because the clown suit was so... This clown suit was really, really tight. Yes, this is a... I actually am the clown. This clown suit was really tight, because obviously I'm quite... Well, I'm average height, guys. I'm average height, but this clown suit was really, 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 really tight because it was 2 sizes. I ordered this clown suit 2 sizes too big. I ordered this clown suit 2 sizes too big, and when it turned up, it was 2 sizes too small. So, as you can imagine, this is a size small when I'm a size large. So, this clown suit, from the front, it looks fine, but from the side, this clown suit was really, really tight. So I couldn't wear trousers. With this clown suit on, I couldn't wear trousers because the trousers would have been too big for your knees. What about my knees? This clown suit was so tight on my legs that I couldn't wear trousers. This clown suit was so tight I couldn't wear trousers underneath it. How did you juggle? I can juggle. How did you juggle? I can juggle. It's something that I can do. I can do some of it. The way they were shaking. Yeah, that's just me. Basically, I can dance, guys. It's something that I can do. One of the things that I can do, but I don't tell people I can do, is I can dance. So basically, that was just me moving that was me basically moving my legs and then moving to the sides. The way they were shaking, yeah. That was just me juggling. So the juggling and the dancing there was 100% off the cuff. No one knew what I was going to do. So I enjoy this stuff. I enjoy stuff. So this bit wasn't planned. The bit of me doing the dancing here. Well, we do have music on it, but I can't air the music because this would get the monetization cancelled. I'm thinking of an arcade build. That would be a cool name. Is there a jump scare? Well, there might be. There might be. But this is more of an experimental horror film. Actually, you guys are watching this film with my commentary. This is quite a cool idea. I'm watching it with you guys because I can't if I'm watching, I can't see this on my screen. So I've put this as an overlay. So for me, I'm looking at my TV's got the Minecraft screen. My laptop's got what we're looking at. I went to an arcade a few weeks ago because holiday camps in the UK. Holiday camps in the UK all have arcades. Holiday parks, holiday resorts in the UK all have arcades built into them. So I won quite a bit of the arcade a couple of days ago. While I was on holiday, I won a little bit from the arcade. I knocked out some little... It looks so real, and you only have 7,300. Because this was generally filmed. This wasn't for a YouTube video. This wasn't for a YouTube video. This was for a uni project. Hello, Hecka. Welcome back to the stream. We're airing a... By hell no. Yeah, this was actually shot. This is actually for a uni project. I shot this for a uni project, and I shot this with my phone. This was shot with my phone in some fancy settings. I really enjoyed making this, and I want to make another one with that clown suit. I'm writing a horror book at the moment. I've come up with a horror story that I want to write. Did your friends get scared? I haven't showed it to any of them. Actually, no, I showed it to Decepted because Decepted gave me a couple of suggestions on how to improve the edit. I hate this shot here because you can tell how tight. I hate this scene here, the bit further back, because you can really see how tight that clown suit was, because you can see my man tits through the bloody clown suit, and I hated it. Hello, Pipsy3, welcome to the stream. We're just airing a little short film that I shot for a uni project, and I thought I'd air it on the stream and show all of you guys. Yeah, so I loved some of these shots here. Some of these shots I absolutely loved. So it's... Well, now we've escaped from the clown. We've escaped from the clown now. The clown has been tormenting us, but it's gone. It's gone. I'm good. How are you? I'm really good. How are you? Thank you for asking, by the way, Pipsy3. That's really kind of you. So we've escaped the clown, guys. We've escaped the clown. But that one shot back there, you can tell how... Did you have fun? I had a lot of fun shooting this. The only problem was the clown suit that I ordered, I inadvertently ordered 2 sizes too big. So I inadvertently ordered it at XXL. I inadvertently ordered this clown suit at XXL, and when it turned up, it was size small. So it turned up 2 sizes too... When I ordered it, it was 2 sizes too big. When it turned up, it was 2 sizes too small. So basically, from what I ordered to what I got, there was four clothes sizes between it. I hate this. I love this shot here, and I've gone to an ad break. I've gone to an advert. I've gone to another one. Love Honey. Our advent calendars are back. Get yours now. If I could remember... Oh, how did you film it? This is filmed on a chest mount, so that's my hand. This is filmed on a chest mount. This is filmed on a chest mount, so that's actually my hands running. Yes. This was filmed on a chest mount, so that is generally my hand. That is generally my hand, so my fat hand, because I'm quite overweight. I don't like this footage because I don't like this. I love this footage here where it's so dark and cold. It feels dark, mysterious, and cold. This scene's my favourite one to have shot. Let's see, he who reads this. This shot back here with the envelope was so fun to shoot. This was such a fun... The scene that we're on, that you guys are on now, I loved shooting. I really, really loved shooting the scene with the envelope, because I actually wrote that with tomato sauce, guys. And I will admit, I wrote it with tomato sauce. I wrote that scene with tomato sauce. If you guys get what I mean, that scene I wrote it with tomato sauce and a barbecue stick. So it is really, really fun to shoot on. So that scene, I shot it with a barbecue stick. Well, I didn't shoot it with a barbecue stick. I wrote the blood lettering was wrote with a barbecue stick. What a coincidence! Like, it's like I was meant to choose that. Might go and might go and might come back if I don't buy Swiss by everyone. Goodbye, the tired gamer. Thank you for joining the live stream. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. It's an amazing. I really am getting the chills. Like really cold chills. Yeah, I shot this in a week. I shot this in a week. I shot this bits. The inside bits were all shot. I shot all the inside bits earlier on in the day, late at night, and then I shot all the outside bits. All the outside bits I shot the day that I shot over the preceding 2 weeks. There's a sketchy bit I haven't told you guys yet. There's like a sketchy bit that I haven't told you guys yet. I shot this during half term. So basically there were kids on bikes and things while I was shooting the clown scenes, so I did scare some people, but it was pretty fun. And I am in the clown suit. I am in the clown suit, so this clown is very, very creepy. And I really enjoyed shooting. There is physically no stream delay on this stream. What was the year? What was the year when I shot this? I shot this in April. I shot this in mid to late April. As in April 2025. This was shot this year. I released it. I edited one for my college assignments, and then I decided to go and edit it again. It was such a fun thing to shoot. This was such a fun project to shoot, so I put a lot of effort onto this project. This knife shot here was so deadly. There's 2 takes of it, because the one time the knife bounced back and caught me in the chest. But it didn't impale me, didn't hurt, didn't anything. It was just a, oh shit, that was dangerous. And then the great reveal at the end. You have been the clown this whole time. And it's actually been for your sick amusement that you've actually been the clown and you've been tormenting someone the whole time. There we go. Directed by me, a Crystal Blue Films production. Do you want to see another one? I can actually air the audio for this one, so I will mute.
Cackling like my sainted mother on a Saturday night won't get you out of this. Are you my sainted mother on a Saturday night? No, I thought not. Now tell me what you've got under that cheeky white grin.
I'm saying nothing. This mouth will not move.
Right, I'll be back in a moment. Don't go anywhere.
Detective Mott. What a pleasant surprise.
Mr. Windhaven, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Anyway, let's get down to business.
We have intelligence of a fugitive who may have worked here. Name's Moon, Phil Moon.
Can't say I've ever seen a man, or even heard about a man with that name around here. It does sound familiar. Is he the guy that blackmailed the reporters, right? But hear me out, detective, why would he come here? It's only 1 mile away from the police precinct. Surely he would have gone south into the countryside. Lesser cameras, lesser police.
Perhaps. Thank you, Tyler. Always a pleasure.
No problem. You know I love all the police and how they help us in the city.
I had him. I had the bastard. I let him get into my head. He sat there and spoon-fed me that crap, and I ate it up. This whole time, he's been under my nose like a parasite waiting to strike. All I gotta do is bide my time. Sooner or later, I will catch him. Finally, this is my chance to strike. Last time he was in his element, this time he'll be in mine. This time, I'll get it done.
Detective Moss, how are you today?
Never mind that, Phil Moon. You're under arrest for identity fraud and escaping a police station.
I'm not Phil Moon, I'm Tyler Windhaven.
Cut.
What are you doing?
Go for a cuppa, it's okay.
Stick to the script, please. Fudge it, you caught the criminal. Let's get this over with.
Only an idiot forgets his line 2 minutes into this project. So I thought you could draw the dart. Well, draw this.
The pair of you, stop acting like Will Smith. We're not at the Oscars. Anyway, roll the credits. What did you think, everybody? What did you think? This was a fun project to shoot. It was basically, I had no oversight. I had no sort of anybody looking at my work. It was a college project, and I had 2 people that basically would just do anything that I put in the script, which was just, I loved it. Honestly, honest to God, guys, I loved working on that project because it was a fun shoot to do. You can't let us know there's a monster nearby. Can I sleep anywhere? Excuse me, can I sleep in here then? Yeah, I can. Good. So, I don't even know if we've got anyone left in the stream now. We've got 28 people watching, which is really amazing. Interesting. 400 of you have watched this stream. Almost 500 of you. So I'm going to give out 5 shout-outs when we hit 500 subs on this 500 shout. I'm going to give 5 shout-outs out when we hit. I need to go and get some items because I'm borderline dead in this world. In fact, tell you what I want to do, guys. To everyone here, I want to go and see if we can hit. I want to go and see in the future how many days of Minecraft we've played on this world. Because this world, I've played so much Minecraft on in recent years. In recent years, I've played so much Minecraft on this world that I believe, honestly, I believe we must be at least at 100. I have come. Hello, Hacker. Welcome back to the stream. I believe, guys, that we must have at least Guys, should we use a classic sword? This is a really old sword I've had over the years. It's called Calamity of Joe's Spectacular Sword. Basically, when I was younger, I was a really bad speller. And instead of spelling it's meant to say Calamity of Joe's Spectacular Sword. And because I couldn't put Calamity of Joe, I put Calamitives. And basically, it should say Calamity of Spectacular Sword, and it doesn't. It says Calamity of Spectacular Sword. I don't know if the word spectacular exists. Basically, I spat everything right, bar missed the P. Where's the P? Halfway down my leg. 31 of you are watching this stream. Blimey. Where's the? I want to salute. I want a salute emoji. Oh, it's Dizzy. You guys are crazy. 29 people. Right, I need some food. Luckily, we got a little kitchen right here that says kitchen. Right, so literally, guys, we are doing really well here. I have come. Welcome back, Hecker. I hope you're having a good day. Right, I need to. Well. Oh no. No. When I died, I had that shulker box on me with all the bloody When I died, I had that shulker box on me with all the sea lanterns and the potions. Oh, bollocks. Bollocks. Oh, I haven't built anything, Dr. FSFU. We've had a shocking stream. I died and I had a shulker box on me, which I just realised was on me, but I've lost all the stuff we got today, the sea lanterns. I lost it all because I died, and then I couldn't find where I'd left my I couldn't find where I died. Bollocks. Did you fall? No, we were XP grinding. We were going across the world. Hello, Trust and Mistrust. Welcome to the stream. I haven't seen you in streams in a while. Welcome back. No, I was... Congratulations on 7k subs. Thank you. I'm hoping that we can hit 8,000 by my birthday. My birthday's in just before the end of the year, and I'm hoping that I can hit. I'm hoping that I can hit it before my birthday. I'm hoping I can hit 8,000 subs before my birthday. Which would be absolutely it would be absolutely lovely if we could do that. So yes, thank you. We hit 7k subs literally 2 days ago. We hit it on Saturday night. Basically, Saturday night I did a real long stream because we've been building a big nice project over here, a roller coaster. And I spent 11 hours on Saturday streaming building it. I'm just going to go into the minigame area, guys. I'm just going to hope that we can find it. Literally, if we haven't entered this, if we haven't entered the chunk, it should still be there. But yeah, we lost the shulker box with all the ocean blocks as well. So that is not the best. We are going to have to go and get some more sea lanterns now and more potions, and that has absolutely killed the mood, I think. Did you fall? Yeah, I've lost all the blocks. No, basically, with Minecraft, if you haven't entered the chunk, if there's a chunk that you haven't re-entered, your items stay there. So I'm just gonna go and see if I died over here, because we would never have come this far, so it would have been out of our chunk view. But I have no faith in any of our blocks being there. We died and I totally forgot where we were. But I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember where we were. I doubt we were over here though. So yeah, we've lost quite a few. But yeah, I'm hoping we can hit 8,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Yeah, we're not going to find it, guys. Bollocks, but there is an ocean monument literally over there, so we're going to have to go back there later on, but I'm going to have to go and make more potions again. Yeah, that's console edition. Console edition means if you don't enter a chunk, if you go from a chunk, if you die and then don't re-enter that chunk, the items should stay there because that's the last time they were opened. That happens on Legacy. I don't know though, because we've gained 1,000 subs in 4 months, so I don't know if we'll hit it. I would love to hit 8k by my birthday. That would be amazing, because I've got it in my head, guys. I think we can hit 10,000 subscribers next year. I think we can hit 8k subscribers next year, 10k subscribers next year, which I would love to do, because next year my channel will be 10 years old. Next year my YouTube channel will be 10 years old, and I would love for us to hit 10k next year, because my YouTube channel will be 10 years old. So my YouTube channel is 8 years at the moment because I created it in December. So in December of 2016, my YouTube channel will be 10 years old. So there's people who are watching my streams now. There's probably people who are watching my videos right now because of YouTube don't check the age laws, don't check the ages of people who got accounts. There's probably people who are watching my streams that have more. Yeah, but that's if you're in its spawn location. That's if you're in its proximity. So if you're quite far away, so I'm at least 500 blocks away. I died, and the sad thing is, really, I died because I left. I died, and then I couldn't find the spot, and then I left the room because I had to go to the toilet, and I thought, oh, we'll get it in a minute. And then I suddenly forgot about it and then realised that it had just spawned. But literally a couple of moments ago, I realised that I had a shulker box full of... the shulker box full of the ocean... the stuff for the roller coaster. The shulker box full of stuff for the roller coaster was actually there. Was actually in my inventory. So yeah, we've lost all of that, which is not the best in the world. But we've got to make do, and I've ended this argument that this guy was giving me on Discord. I've ended it because he's not happy with me now. I've ended it because this guy. I've ended this debate because this guy was calling me. I made a joke, and this guy said, stop joking if you want to have new problems. And I said, well, stop being a hypocrite then, guys. This guy was being a hypocrite. He was saying that other countries' history is fantasy. And I turned around and joked, and he said about Jesus was fantasy. And he doesn't like that I've made that joke. And I said, well, stop being a hypocrite then. So if I said, why dish it out if you can't take it back? And it's true. It is true, guys. Drama in my friend's Discord server. There's always drama in my friend's Discord server. But I've never been involved in any of it until today. Only because this guy started insulting me for no reason. It's amazing though. Guys, this is what happens when you give this is what happens when you're on social media. This is what happens when you're on social media 24/7 and you don't touch grass. people believe that people that believe other countries' histories is fantasy, and they believe that they've got demons in their body because they can't understand what other people are saying. No offense, guys. I'm not trying to be harsh, but this guy really is just... I think he's an idiot. And somebody in my stream thought I was talking about them the other day, and I wasn't. I was talking about this guy in my friend's Discord server that keeps trying to be an idiot, and I've just... The hell? Where did you come from? Probably gonna die again now. Take that. Guys, you want to see the best sword ever? It's called Calamity Spectacular Sword because 13-year-old Joe couldn't spell spectacular. And he accidentally spelt the word spectacular. The 13-year-old Joe could not spell. I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm going to quickly think about something a second, guys. I hope everyone has enjoyed this stream today where we've basically haven't done much. Let's leave this world. Let's leave Survivor Legacy and let's go to a different world. That will physically be gone because it wasn't load. Yeah. I feel annoyed with myself because I forgot to take it out. I feel annoyed with myself because I forgot to say it. Let's hop onto a different world. Let's hop onto the ideas world and come up with some builds. Right, so let's come up with something fun. So this is something that I've came up with a couple of days ago, guys. I came up with a house for my Minecraft cat. I came up with like a kitty cat house. So the idea is there's a little stairway here. And you come up, and this is the middle of the house. This is one of the middles of the house. Well, it's not the middle of the house. It's the side of the house. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Are you going to create my house? We could do. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, though. Doctor F. I'm just going to say Doctor because I'm not going to read that this time. I don't know yet. But if I make one for you, doesn't that mean I've got to make one for everyone as well? Let's just see what we do here a minute. I just want to test something. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2. So this would be... yeah. I don't know. Let's look at some builds a minute that we could potentially build. I don't know why I like it. I don't know why I really like it. But we don't have the materials to build it at the moment. But I don't know why I like it. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know why. Whatever this build is, I like it. Can you please build a cookie? I have. I have built a cookie. I have built a cookie. It's over here. This is a bowl. This is meant to be a bowl of soup. So you jump on the little bits of the little lettuce bits. It's basically like a parkour game. So, building little pirate ships. I basically you name it, I build it on here. So, we're going to go to Pixel Art Kingdom. This is where Pixel Art. So this you can see that these are Star Wars lightsabers. Here we go, Pixel Art Kingdom. We've got axes. We've got the sword. Why does that look so different? Where's the cookie? There we go. There's the cookie. There is the cookie. Wait, what if you create yourself? That would be interesting. So yeah, we've got a cake. And this is what it looks like. So we've got a cake. We've got a redstone. We've got a diamond. We've got a golden apple. The start of BB-8, but I never finished them. We've got green screen. We've got a dirt block. We've got just little green screens that I built for stuff, hoping to green screen some footage over Minecraft footage because I thought that was a cool idea. This was a little shop design. This was like a little shop design. So I come up with some really bizarre. I come up with some really bizarre shops designs when I was younger. I don't know why this one looks cool. I kind of like this one. This is a cake. Should we walk over here now and see what we got over here then? Right here we've got the bank. This is actually the bank design. This was my Minecraft bank design. But then I had some other designs. So these were some other designs. This was a design. This was another design. This was also a design. Until we settled on this design. It looks like a temple. Yeah, it's meant to be a bank. This is a this is the beautifier which I built. Actually, I need to screenshot these windows because the windows got blown out by a creeper. This was the pet shop, but I changed the bone in the actual build. This is my Survivor Legacy pet shop, but I changed the design of the bone. I changed the design of the bone while I was building it. This is the police station, by the way. This is the police station. This is the police station. I never decorated it, but this is the police station. I really like this one. I really like this one, but never built it. This has never been built either. I can't remember why I built it. This is the film studio. This is the film studio. This is the Survive Legacy film studio. This has actually been built in my world, but not with the Ghostbusters logo. Ghostbusters. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Who you gonna call? Something strange in the neighborhood? Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Good song. Can you build a Minecraft grass block? I did. It was over here. Ghost Calamative. One of my favourite. The Calamative Ghost. The Calamative bore Christmas. The ghost was vile. He had the darkness across his vial. I did build a grass block. It's here. See, I've even built where we took it out of the grass. It's even a prison now for mobs that just fall in here. This is not my. Hold on a minute. This is not justice. No, this is Minecraft. Die, creature. There we go. Die, villager. There we go. What? I just killed one of them. Okay. We'll have a look at some. This is just some weird thing. Can't remember why I built that. This was a couple of ideas for some snow. This was an idea for my snow shop. Till I settled on one. Until I like that actually. I should build that. I like that. I really like that. This was the Flash Food Restaurants. Some of the designs we had for that. Do we actually have a proper design of that, or did I? April, May, June, July. We have over here. We have the blocks. We have every block in Minecraft. Create a McDonald's. We have. There is one in the. There is one on here. Hold on. Let me find the Elytra. Ah, it's in here, isn't it? Let me find the elite shirt, because I've got to remember where I put it. I believe it's this way. I believe it's this way. Got it, I can see it. With Trump in it? Oh, because of him working at McDonald's for like 4 minutes. There we go. 15 minutes, wasn't it? Here we go, this is our McDonald's. This is exactly the same design as my Survivor Legacy world, except I made the inside looks a bit different. This is just a random, you know, build. This is actually a water drop. So let's just block that in a minute. See, it's water. I blocked up where water would go, where the water would go from, and it would go that far. £0.99 McDonald's. Oh, I love McDonald's. You're making me hungry. You guys are making me hungry. This is the road of paths. This is the road of paths. So basically, we make, no matter what, we make path designs. I've made numerous path designs to see what they look like. So I made this one with gold. I made this one. I made this one. Spruce and birch. Spruce and birch, but this is the Stampy style. This is the Stampy style path. This is like the red sandstone, birch, a normal road. This is the Survivor Legacy path. This is just a path design that I really like, and I want to do this in the Nether. And this was me just coming up with some path designs, just looking at build ideas. I built around. I put a TNT in the ground and then just built a bridge over it. And this was me coming up with some little shop designs. So, was there one of those pink blocks at each side? Ooh, there's no evidence. This is new. I designed this recently. I designed this when I was on holiday. When I was on holiday a couple of weeks, when I was on holiday, I designed this. It's a statue. It's an Enderman with a Christmas hat. I just thought it was a sort of, you know, cool idea to build. But I don't know, guys. At the time, it felt like a really, really cool idea. If you get what I mean. It felt like a really, really cool idea. I'm going to give out 5 shout-outs when we hit 500 views. We're literally 18 views away from hitting 500. That Enderman is cursed. Yeah, I don't know. I like him. I think he looks cute. I don't know. I like him. Bro didn't eat for 100 years. No, I think he did. He's very lanky. I think he did eat for 100 years. England flags. This was me trying to create British flags. So I created the England flag here. I created this a long time ago. Actually, we should create a plate. We should create a place for England flags. I don't know. This was a ship design. I'm terrible at building boats. I'm terrible at building boat designs. So I keep trying to improve my boat building in Minecraft, but I'm just not good at it, guys. I'm really, really bad at building boats in Minecraft. I'm really, really bad at building boats. I have got one design that looks all right, but then I can't work out why it looks so good. That was just that was another crazy build idea. I want to build this eventually. It's a mini little roller. It's just a mini little roller coaster that goes up and goes down. Hold on a minute. Does it miss? He does, yeah. Look, it's a glitch. It's a glitch. He misses. He misses the the turning here and just floats. Ready? He's coming, and then ooh, yeah, he misses it. That's incredible. Honestly, on this version, if you leave a village, this isn't even a glitch. If you leave a Minecraft villager on a track, on a loop-the-loop track, eventually he starts doing wacky shit. So look, he's actually, when he gets to there, he's actually standing on the top of it. Now it's only been a couple of months because I only built I only built this idea a couple of months ago. The idea was built. The idea itself was only built. This idea itself was only built because I like those that they've got in the UK. They have small little roller coasters that only go up and down. Hello, Skatepunk. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, it's just a glitch. But yeah, when he gets to here, look, he starts to float upwards instead, and then he goes to the top. I love it. Congratulations on hitting 7,000 subscribers. Thank you, Skatepunk. That's really kind of you. We're aiming to hit 8,000 because it's my birthday in 2 months. In 2 months' time, it's my birthday. So we're going to see if we can hit 8,000 by my birthday, which I think would be a really cool... I think it would be a really cool challenge to see if it... I don't know at the moment. I don't know at the moment. But then at the moment, you know, we've got 27 people watching this stream, and we're 964 away. So you know, it could actually be possible if we're continuously getting like 30 subscribers a day. You know, in 2 months' time, that's like 70 odd days. That's like 70 odd days. That's like 70 odd days. So if we're getting like 30 subscribers a day, then in 70 days' time, that would be what? What's 70 times 30, guys? 70 times 30. 70 times 30. Wow. I've got to be honest with you guys. If we did do that, 70 times 30 is like 2,000. So, you know, we could actually be saying it's 9,000 instead. Which, if it was, that would be incredible. Because we'd have picked up 4,000 subscribers in... We'd have picked up 4,000 subscribers in bloody... I don't know, however long. How is everyone on this stream today? Hey dude, you realise when you reach 100 so you maybe will forget about me. I will never forget about you guys. Everyone on these streams, I'll never forget about you guys. If I got 100k, if I got 100k, I would be dedicating it to a lot of you people. I would be dedicating it to a lot of you people and a few other people that I have that's basically helped me on my early journey across YouTube. You gotta think, this channel has been around for a long time. Like, I'd love to hit 10,000 subs next year because it will be my 10th year of YouTube. So next year I want to go above and beyond. I want to give you so much more than I'm giving now. I'm just doing some chores, relaxing with some films and preparing for my class tomorrow. Cool. To be honest, I tried to relax with a load of films last night and write my book at the same time because I got told to go kill myself by a guy in my friend's server just because he didn't like us. He didn't like it. Guy in my friend's server, this Armenian guy, the one I mentioned, he joined the VC when me and Decepted were on it, and another person. Me and Decepted are from the same place, so we have the same accent. We know. Me and Decepted obviously will talk fast because we can talk fast to each other. And me and Decepted were talking, and this guy couldn't understand what we were talking about. The Armenian guy couldn't understand what we were talking about, so he started insulting me and telling me to go kill myself. Which he's been horrible to me all day. I've literally had a huge Discord argument with him, guys, because he's telling me that he asked me a question about God. He asked me a question about God, and I literally said, do I believe in God? And I said, well, I don't. I believe in power. I believe that in powerful beings. I believe there are powerful beings who can be perceived as God, but I don't believe there's a all-powerful God in itself. So, like, if you go and look at early Egyptian history and Mayan history and Aztec history, they all show a similar image. They all show all the gods that they show are all similar looking. So I question the belief of, were we visited by extraterrestrials who we worshipped as gods? That's what I think. And yeah, so when the guy asked me that question, I put that, and he started telling me he started telling me Jesus is truth, not your fantasy. And I'm like, fucking who the fuck do you think you are, guys? Like, honestly, who the fuck does he think he is? What's the point of asking someone a question if you don't want to hear the answer? If you're going to disrespect the answer? I honestly, and I'm being honest here, guys. I don't get how that's a thing. Oh, you're asking someone a question, but when you answer, but then you kick off because they answer the question in a way you don't like. You know, I answer because I answer things honestly. Like, no one in their right mind. No, honestly, no one in their right mind should turn around. There we go. Is TNT off or something? Was it not spread? Was it not? That didn't work, did it? Hello, Tubby. Thank you. Thank you. That's really kind of you. Yeah, thank you. I've had worse. I'll be honest. I've had worse today. I will totally be honest though, Oscar PS3 enthusiast, I have had worse comments today. I've had a lot of worse comments today. I'm only joking. No, I'm being kind here. I've had a lot of worse comments today. A guy in my friend's Discord server that's from another country, he basically asked me why I'm fat, and he started to say it, then because he doesn't understand how people get fat. Because obviously this guy's like, I think he's tall and like 50 kg or something like that. And he doesn't understand why people are fat. He thinks that if you go to... This guy thinks if you go to church, you're skinny. He thinks he's skinny because he goes to church. I know you can shoot up into sky because of doing that. There you go. I knew it would work. Good old glitch. TNT cannon. But yeah, honestly, this guy basically thinks that if you go to church, you're skinny if you go to church. And I generally think that it's Middle East. No, not Eastern European. Middle East, Armenia. So that is Europe. That's classed as Europe, but it's like Asia. But it's Caucasus. So basically, in that country, you know, religion is basically 95% of people. And yeah, he basically turned around and told me, asked me why I was fat. He thinks fat people are people that don't go to church, and that God is punishing them because they haven't gone to church. I mean, it's a load of bullshit. It's a load of bullshit, guys. And I think he's just someone that doesn't understand. I think the guy's like... I think the guy's must have mental issues, like mental illness or something like that. But I honestly, I don't... I try and be kind to everyone. I try and be kind to everyone. But I don't respect people that tell me to go kill themselves because they don't agree with because they don't like my answer to a question they've asked me. Honestly, I try and be as kind as possible to everyone. Do you like pancakes? I do like pancakes. Pancakes are great. Or waffles. I got. Oh, you're making me hungry. I got some in the cupboard. I got some waffles in the bread bin. I keep them in the bread bin. Like, we keep them in the bread bin because obviously bread bins help stuff not go mouldy. I might have to go and get some. I might have to go and get some chocolate spread. Stick it on. Stick some chocolate bits on it, then melt it, and then put it in the microwave for 30 minutes. Literally, microwave. Literally, guys. You to make a chocolate waffle. What is chocolate spread? A bread bin. In the UK, we have things called bread bins. So basically, you store your bread in it. You store your bread in it. It's basically like a little wooden basket you stick bread in. Oh, sorry, keep up your head. Oh, no, I'm keeping up my head. I'm keeping up my head, guys. I always keep up my head. But that comment just shocked me last night. I'm like, that's the first time that I've ever been asked a question, and because I've answered it honestly, I've been told to go kill myself. Which is just... I'm not going to do that because I don't believe in that shit. Oh, I can't decide. Actually, I can't decide that question. Sorry, a bit of skin's just come out of my mouth. Yeah. I wouldn't actually do that. When someone tells me to go kill themselves, I'm like, yeah, because I don't agree with that. What I said that the Armenian guy I was mentioning, he told me to go kill myself because he didn't like that I answered the question honestly. He asked me. Me and a friend of mine were talking about a guy that we knew that basically took drugs, and the Armenian guy joins the VC and can't because he can't understand us. He can't understand us, so he goes, "Why is everyone talking about drugs?" Literally, I'm gonna read these comments out, guys. It's just so fucking brain dead. Here we go. Right, here we go. I'm going to read them out. I've even blocked the guy. And everyone's arguing with him now because it's just how disrespectful it is. This is it. Right, here we go. This is when it all started. Basically, because I'm now monetized and Decepted asked me how much I got, and the Armenian guy's asking me to send him my profits. Basically, I think he's like mentally ill, and he's lazy, and yeah, he asked me for my profits. I'm like, no. And then he asks a question. He asks a question about, because I've just launched channel memberships. And he's asked me why cheap, not expensive. Because if it's if it's too expensive, people don't buy it. And then he started. This is it. I jokingly. Yeah, he's definitely mental. Like I jokingly asked him if he had autism, because basically everything he puts in Decepted server, it's showing signs of having undiagnosed autism, and he goes, "Why are you calling me an artist?" But no, this is when it gets a bit thing. So we were talking about a guy we knew. Me and Decepted and another guy were talking about a guy we knew who we're no longer friends with, and I sort of named a character in a book after him. And I was reading I turned my camera on so I could show the actual book cover and show which one it was in. And the guy asked me this: "At Clamtive Joe, why is your name Joe, not Marco? I think you need to change your name." I put why, and then he's put because your hair is yellow. Because my hair's blonde. Maybe you're blonde. But I'm like, blonde, I am. What do you think is cooler? What do you think is cooler or not? What do you think is cool or not? And I just don't understand anything he's talking about. And then he starts asking us, why are you all saying word fucking out like fucking? Because we were swearing over something. And then suddenly, I just put what because I was confused. He put kill yourself, bro. Demons love you. I put what because obviously I was confused with his comment, and then he's just told me to kill myself. I'm like, what have I done? No, so I think it was because I said, "What the hell's God bless you?" commented. I don't understand a word he's just commented. And yeah, the guy. Well, the US government shut down. I don't get how that's allowed. The UK doesn't have that. The UK doesn't have that because the budget's determined by one person. It's really interesting. The UK budget is determined by one person. The UK has a the UK has a position called the Chancellor of the Exchequer. The Chancellor of the Exchequer basically decides the UK budget, and basically with the help of advisors. So instead of having a shutdown, the budget is decided by one minister. It's really interesting. But yeah, this guy, I think he definitely skatepunk. You're right, he definitely needs help. But then obviously Deceptives responded, and then he's put he basically, he's put some kill yourself, and then he's put some out here. It's cool. Please, bro, kill yourself. Demons love you. Oh, Joe, why you kick me? Joe, kill yourself. And then he's put something else. He's put something. He was crying. I think we are friends. He's put. I think we are friends. And I put, says the person that's just told me to kill myself. And then he goes, bro, please kill yourself for the demons. And Deceptive's just sat there like, the fuck? And all these other people are asking, do you need help to the guy? And he's just going, no, but thank you. And then he's obviously, and then he's just basically insulting me and telling me to kill myself. And then he's telling me that go to church. What was it? It's a scene. He's shown a scene of he's put a scene in of Tom. Have you guys ever heard of Tom Wilkinson? He played hello Galvatron and hello Super Bar Sword of Maya and hello Braille Time. Have any of you ever heard of Tom Wilkinson? British actor, he's dead now. Played Cornwallis in The Patriot. Played Carmine Falcone in The Dark Knight. Basically, he there's a scene he plays a priest in a film, and he's armed with the church, and basically the God bless you. That's what he's nicknamed in Decepted server. He thinks there's demons in this actor because his hands are shaking in the scene. But if you're acting, your hands are going to be shaking, and then apparently all churches preach about how demons are in people's bodies when they shake. Apparently all demons preach, all churches do it. And I said maybe go to a different church. And of course, I generally think he's being brainwashed by his church. But I think that could be it. It's just hilarious. But the guy just won't accept. This was it. And then he kept trying to all night. He kept trying to spam me, guys. 10 o'clock this morning. Where are you? I put not on Discord. I do have a life. I do other things than just sit at a screen. And then he's commented, I don't understand why you're fat. You can be fat and still be fucking healthy and still do things. I might be a little bit overweight, but I can still walk a mile. I'm still writing books. I'm still shooting YouTube videos. I'm still trying to job hunt. I'm like, I think this is generally someone that's got no I think this is oh hello bro, I'm sorry. Yeah, I got told to kill myself by a guy in my friend's Discord server. This guy, I think he's like, I remember this game. This game was going to be called Nelson. It was going to be about the Battle of Trafalgar. Oh, we should do that. We should build 2 boats, and it's like Trafalgar. Whoever kills the opponent is you're either Napoleon or Nelson. So yeah, I got told to kill myself by somebody on my stream, and somebody who watches my streams sometimes and is in my friend's Discord server. But he's just a random Armenian guy, and he basically is just arguing with everyone. So Deceptive's obviously joked and put Joe as lazy. He can't even flush after having a shit, and he spills his coffee over his side whilst making a coffee. And he watches SpongeBob SquarePants with his 2 pebbles, which is Deceptive's actually talking about the God bless you guy. The God bless you guy uploaded a video. He's like 18. He was watching SpongeBob. He spilt his coffee over his countertop whilst making the coffee. and then he was watching SpongeBob with 2 pebbles. So that's what he doesn't understand. He's just put thank you underneath it. He doesn't realize that he doesn't realize that Deceptive. Yeah, I'm not listening to the hater, but Deceptive's taking the piss. Deceptive's taking the piss because the God bless you guy that's insulting me. He doesn't realize that Deceptive's fucking taking the piss of him, because the guy uploads videos. He uploaded. I questioned this guy last week because he uploaded a screenshot of his own spit, and then he took a photo of his toilet with his shit in it, and a flip flop, and it was just. I'm like, why is there a flip flop? Why is there a flip flop in the toilet? I don't know. But how do you not know where there's a flip flop in your toilet? The guy, I don't think the guy actually knows what he's doing. But the guy's scared of going to the army because of national service, and because he pissed me off, I turned around and said to him, I said to him, stop Bible, but he basically told me to stop talking to him. Alright, I said, alright, stop Bible bashing, bye. But yeah, I don't normally argue with people, guys, on like social media. But when you've got someone shouting abuse at you, telling you to go kill yourself, that's not that's not hate. That's not hate. That's abuse. But if you have haters in the first place, you're doing something right. That's true. If you have enemies, that means you stood for something. That's actually a Winston Churchill quote. Winston Churchill once said to someone, "You have enemies, good. That means you stood for something." That's a good quote. That is a strong quote. Do you know what? The funny thing is, I'm going to mention Trump here, guys. He once said a quote from Winston Churchill with no context. Winston Churchill once said a quote about, if this nation was a lion, I gave it the roar. Winston Churchill once said, if this nation was a lion, I was the one that gave it the roar. And basically that makes sense, because the Great Britain's national animal, the Great British national animal is a lion. So they call them. That's why England are called the Three Lions. England are called the Three Lions because England's national emblem is a lion. Donald Trump went and took Winston Churchill's quote and said it, and it doesn't make sense, because Winston Churchill said it because the England's and Britain's national animal was a lion, and because this is my ideas word. But when Trump said it, he should have said, if I was the eagle, I give it the squawk, or something like that. That would have made it more sense. Trump should have said that. It would have made more sense. But because he said the lion and he gave it the roar, I was like, your animal. But Churchill said it because the UK animal is UK national pride is a lion. Hello, King Jake. Winston Churchill, though, guys, great man. Was a war journalist taken hostage, and he escaped to war. He escaped being a prisoner of war, surviving off a chocolate bar. You know, great. He was a war journalist. During the Boer War, Winston Churchill was a war journalist, and he was captured, and he escaped. He escaped and walked a few hundred miles on surviving on a chocolate bar. Churchill, Boer War, chocolate bar. Here he is. The Nazis tried to assassinate Winston Churchill with an exploding chocolate bar during the Second War. Churchill used 4 bars of plain chocolate during his escape from the Boer War prison camp in 1899. Incredible, yeah, he survived off a chocolate bar. That's true history. That's true. He was a crazy guy. How's your day? My day's been alright. Hello, Lazy Star. Welcome to the stream. My day's been alright. I'm not in creative Imagine Box. This is my ideas world. This is where I build my ideas to my Minecraft world. How are you, King Jake? And how are you, Lazy Star? I'm probably going to end this stream soon, guys. You guys have been mental on this stream today. Literally so many people have watched this stream. Like, I want to give out some shout outs, because we were going to give out some shout outs at 500 views on this stream, and I don't know how many views on the stream we've got at the moment. As it stands, guys, I want to get 30,000 views this month. In 13 days, we got 17,000. So I want to thank all of you guys for that. You guys have put you guys have gained 148 subs on this channel. That's incredible. I just want to try and find the live stream. I want to give out some shout outs. I'm not looking at the live chat at the moment, but I will in a minute. I'm good. That's good to hear. Yeah, I want to give out some shout outs. Yeah, Winston Churchill, one of my favourite quotes from him is about the Lord Privy Seal. I love this channel. Thank you. It's really kind of you. One of my favourite Winston Churchill quotes, guys, is about the Lord Privy Seal. There's a position in the government called the Lord Privy Seal, and basically Winston Churchill was on the toilet, and a knock at the door happened, and he was told the Lord Privy Seal needs you to sign something. And Winston Churchill, very quick thinking, he says, "You can tell the Lord Privy Seal I'm sealed on the privy, and I can only deal with one shit at a time." And that's such a good quote. It's just really funny. Winston Churchill was known for his sense of humour. He was apparently really down to earth as well. Well, not down to earth in the fact that, you know, he was fairly rich, but unlike a lot of the people during the Second World War, if Winston Churchill went past you in the morning, he'd say hi. It was a really interesting thing. A lady a few years ago turned around and said that Winston Churchill, if Winston Churchill was walking through the cabinet war rooms and he just saw you, it wasn't he walked straight past you. It was he walked over, said hi, spoke to you for a couple of minutes, and then went off. And it's an interesting thing. That's the signs of a good person. And the thing was, Winston Churchill, which was a really interesting one, is that he was the Prime Minister of the UK, and he was going around and asking like, you know, secretaries, "Oh, there was a bombing last night. Were you affected? Was anyone in the UK care about affected?" And me want house. Let's build a house. Let's build a house, shall we? Let's build something out of... What do we build it out of? You've got a lot of building. Yeah, thank you, it's really kind of you. Yes, this is my ideas world. This is where I come up with ideas for building stuff. I come up with... Oh, bollocks. I'm a block out. This is where I come up with my ideas for what I want to build. This is where I come up with the ideas that I would like to build. Thank you. That's really kind of you. Thank you, King Vib. Is that too? You got exactly the same profile as King Jake. If you changed your name, and it's basically not flagged up the name change. I've never used these blocks. I've never used I haven't used the. No, it's the same. Oh, that's interesting. It says a completely different name. It says King Vibib. Yeah, it says King Jake. Then in the middle it says King Vibib for me. It's really weird. Oh, it's my... Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. This is what I love, guys. I love just the building that you can come up with. Is LGBT allowed in your Discord server? What do you mean? Like, are people who are gay, lesbian, trans allowed queer allowed in my Discord server? Of course they are. It's inclusive. Like, honestly, I don't care if someone's gay. I don't care if someone's gay, trans, whatever. I only care about it I only care about it if that's the I only care about it if that's the whole. I only really care about it, guys, if that's their whole personality. I only care about it if that's their whole personality. You know, I've met someone like that the whole point of their life was they're gay. I'm like, but that's not what it is. That's your sexual orientation. You have you gotta have you have hobbies, things you do. That's what you more care about. It only bothers me if that's the only thing they care about. That's another thing though. That's another thing. Skatepunk's quite right. I don't care. I don't really care unless that they someone does things like that. You know, they try and shove it down your throat. But you know, if you're gay, so obviously I'm friends with people that are gay. I've been friends with people who are gay, and you know, they're just regular people. And a lot of them are in the fact of it, a lot of them are very, very nice people. You know, I'm friends with people that are, you know, gay, lesbian, whatever. They're all very nice people. It's only a problem if you make it a problem. And it's the thing with like, it's the thing you find out nowadays. When people say about like, when you see about people that hate them, half the time it's because they've never met anybody with it. You have a house, yeah, there you go. I've lost where it is. Here it is. I don't know, I like it. How long have you had this word? I've had this word for like 8 years. This is basically built to design the stuff that I want to build on my survivor world. If I want to do a video about how to build something, if I want to do a cool video for you guys, sometimes I'll come on here and come up with some designs for it. So, this is a design for a magic shop, so it's meant to look like a witch's hat. It's meant to look like an old witch's hat, you know, like, do you get what I mean? It's designed to look like an old witch's hat. It's made out of charcoal. And that's what it looks like. Put a purple tie. Oh, look, a purple bow tie. Yeah, that we could do that in the future, yeah. Just think about what else we have on here at the moment. I don't know what this is. I like it though. You often see this, guys. There's builds on here that I don't know what they are, but I like them. I don't know why. I actually really like this as well. But then this, I built this on my ideas world, but I got the design wrong. I made it bigger. This is a design for a Ender temple that I want to build. I want to build a huge temple of the Ends. Yeah, so some of the builds we got here. So this is another build I liked. There's a few builds on here I just really like. This, I liked this. I don't know why, but I liked it. Thank you to everyone that's watched this stream. So this stream's been on almost 3 hours. And 540 of you have watched this stream, so I got a coffee. Cool. This is actually cake. Hold on, this is cake parkour, guys. I invented a game called Cake Parkour. I'm back after getting McDonald's. Cool. You're making me hungry. You are making me hungry. I love McDonald's, guys. I do love McDonald's, but I try to not go as much as I used to. When I was in college, I was going like once a week. Hello, my name is... Hello, my name is Yuki. I'm a male wolf hybrid with long white fluffy hair. I'm 5'5" and please don't ban me. Why would we ban you for being 5'5"? You... So I've thought of an idea for your building, for building your world. Cool. What is it? 2 ideas. Yeah, I'll definitely write them down. And we did the parkour. We're about to... We're going to go through the window, aren't we? Oh no, we're not going. Yeah, I'll take those ideas on board. Definitely. I really want to build that. Don't know why. Can they do some diamond parkour? That would be cool. How would you feel about building a giant coffee cup? Well, a giant coffee cup. I've already got a McDonald's. I have already got a McDonald's. We'll go over there if it's this way. No, I apologise. It's actually this way. I just forgot where I was. Yes, plus we're accepting of everyone. We're accepting of everyone. Except convicted criminals. There we go. Here's McDonald's. Apologize if I didn't know your name, Mr. Clamative Joe. Here we go. So, thank you for subscribing with us, done that. We're aiming to hit 8,000 subscribers by my birthday. And I'm hoping that we can do that. Okay, Mr. Joe. Mr. Joe. McDonald's in Minecraft. That's actually in my world. I actually built that in my survival world. This is meant to be a bridge. This is actually a bridge, but it looks like a big church window. I do like it. This is meant to be a bridge. It's actually a bridge, but a little bridge. But it does more or less look like the opening of a big grand church. Looks beautiful. Thank you. We're gonna go. Should we pop on to Galactica City a minute, guys? Have I ever showed Galactica City on this stream? I know. Have any of you guys ever seen Galactica City? I know I've showed it on stream before. Because we got KFC on there. And Pizza Hut. A giant coffee cup would be cool. Yeah, we can build that. We could build that. I might need to have a couple of designs of it on an ideas world before. On the ideas world before I actually decide what I like. So... we're going to go to Galactica City, which this is a city world that I have been building since 2017. So 8 years. Welcome to Galactica City, everyone. Can you build a diamond tree? That would be cool. Yeah, we can build a diamond tree. We'll do that. I can do that sometime. I'm going to write down a few ideas. There we go. So this is this. Let's just jump down to. This is the city. Actually, let's go to this building. This is my Minecraft city I've been working on for a few years. What do you guys think? I've been building this since 2017. Here's some food for everyone. Cool. 545 people have watched this stream. People have watched this stream. It's incredible. So here we go, guys. Pizza Hut, but I'm not very good at making Z's, so basically it looks more like Pizza Hut. I built. What do you guys think? We built Pizza Hut. Welcome to. Should we create a place called Pizza Hut? Pizza Hut. I just joined and you're on a city world. Yes, I died on my survivor world and I lost my blocks. I lost all the blocks I needed. I lost all the blocks that I needed for the build that we were working on. Joe got sponsored by Pizza Hut. No, I built Pizza Hut in Minecraft. I'm not sponsored by Pizza Hut. I wish I was though, because that would probably be worth a few quid. But no, I built this years ago. I got it wrong though. I couldn't do the Z, so it looks more like Pizza Hut. Where's the Where's my favorite? Where's one of my favorite shops in the world? If you've never heard of this shop, it's basically the British version of GameStop. They sell everything in game. Well, they sell games. They don't sell everything, but they sell games. Here it is. Game Retail Limited is an international video game retailer owned by the Frasers Group since 2019. It currently operates in the United Kingdom, Ireland, and Spain. It was formed in 1991. Such good. But they have everything. I love buying some game. Yeah, I built two. I built Game. Oh, we got the Dan TDM statue that a subscriber built, and then I gave it a. He does need a shave though. Give me a sec. He does need a bit of a shave. He needs a bit of a shave. Daily 3 blocks. I haven't got 3 blocks. There you go. There's your 3 blocks. Oh, hold on. This is my mansion, by the way, guys. This is my mansion. This is the bad block. This is the Clement of Joe estate. This is my stately home. In my city world, this is my stately home. Halloween, yes, it's almost Halloween. I'm writing a horror book at the moment, guys. It's gonna come out next year, and I'm gonna write it over Halloween. Yeah, with you from across the world. Oh, thank you. It's really kind of you. Yeah, I love these streams. I love these streams because I get to talk to people across the world and I get to inspire them. Hold on. Oh, this is the back garden. This is the back garden. That's the back garden. And this is the front. This is GC. This is Galactica City Football Stadium. This is Galactica City Football Stadium. Not very good, guys. It's not a very good build, but I do like this bit here. I do like this bit here, though. The Galactica City FC. I found myself on the emojis. Cool. Joe, are you a beaver? No, I'm an elephant. My skin is an elephant. You can see the trunk. This house this house here reminds me of R2D2. I don't know why. Are you flying with wings? No. This is Legacy. I'm in the creative, so I can fly in creative. Rip bunny. What bunny? Because my Minecraft skin used to be a bunny for a long time. My Minecraft skin. Oh, here we go. Welcome to Barney's Playhouse. We even built the playroom here. Barney's Playground. So look, we got one of the. This is what a UK one would have. You'd have little punch bag things you got to get around. You've got the little slide. Whee! Or you can take the stairs up here. Well, you do have Elytra. You do have Elytra. Elytras are in the game. Cool. Wow. Should we fly over to some of the bigger buildings? This is the downtown area. This is new. I built this last year. This building is so huge, by the way. This building is so massive. Like, fly through 2 scrapers. I can't go in. Well, I can go in between one, actually. No, it's huge. Globeans, it is huge. These ones go up to the... Some of these go up really high. I can go between these 2. And they look the same, so I'm not going to go into one of them. Something's bigger, not bragging. Yeah, but we don't talk about that. That's off limits. Here, this is the bridge, guys. This is the bridge, and we've even got a typical UK. We've even got a typical seaside house. Yeah, it's not my birthday. Hello, Stanislav Jankus. It's not my birthday. Our next goal is to hit. Our next goal is to hit 8k by my birthday. It's not my birthday for another 2 months. Should I change that? Because people keep thinking it's my birthday. The Burj Khalifa. Yeah, but the Burj Khalifa is an interesting one. The Burj Khalifa is... I think the Burj Khalifa is too tall, myself. The Burj Khalifa, I think... Let's change it to by December. By December. We're going to change this to 8k by December. What Burj? No, the Burj Khalifa. It's the tallest building in the world. Build a sewer system. We don't have one of those. We do have this though. We do have this. We do have... This is Goblet Station, because this building's called the Goblet. This building here, which is unfinished as it stands, is called the Goblet. It's called the Goblet. Do you remember the 21st night of December? Oh yeah, December 21st, 2012. Yes, I would have been 9, because I wouldn't have been... I would have been 9, because I wouldn't have been 10 until like a couple of days later. I wouldn't have been 10 for like a few days, so... You're born on December 21st, cool. Yeah, December 21st, 2012, that's when the world was meant to end. Did people join your membership? No, people haven't joined my YouTube membership, because I haven't really finished setting. I set it up, it's all set up, and all the custom emoji, we haven't got a lot of custom emojis yet, because I haven't made all of them, but build a Diddy mansion. No, that's not what we don't want to glorify criminals. But yeah, the channel memberships is available. Channel memberships is available. Channel memberships is available. The channel memberships are available now. Build an island. Wow, we can do that in the future. I love this one. You can see Galactica City. Literally, we could be watching the match from here. Build my dad's house as a giant grey box with bars. Oh, Jesus. I didn't expect you to say that. Hello, Galactic. Welcome to the stream. I didn't expect you to say that, Globeans. I didn't expect you to say that, but... Fair play to you. Not many people would make that joke. Oh God, Decepted named as Minecraft dog, that Epstein. And he named the other one named the other one Savile. Do you guys know the you know the meaning? No, neither do I. Literally, guys, 500 of you have watched this stream. Literally, this stream has had 20 people for years. Ah, that's yeah. So yeah, I know. I was joking, Oscar PS3 enthusiast. I was joking when I said you guys get the meaning. No, neither do I. I was joking. I had to. I've. Hello, Ian Killer. Welcome to the stream. Literally, guys. Yeah, certain US presidents on that list, apparently, allegedly. Liverpool versus Man United this win. Do you know what? I think Man United might do something here. Liverpool haven't looked strong. Liverpool haven't looked strong these last 3 games. In fact, they didn't look very strong against Everton. They were just lucky that Everton. They were lucky that Everton couldn't get back into the game. Yeah. So basically, this is meant to be a footballing area. Looks. I really love the design work here. Decepted. I had a bloody God bless you has been absolutely so annoying today. By the way, I keep having ideas to making a Minecraft server. Cool. I want to do a realm eventually. I've got an idea to do one with channel memberships. I've got an idea of doing something. Eventually, I will do it eventually, guys. When we hit 8k. I want to hit 8k by my birthday. I think that would be quite nice. I had a nightmare today. Decepted. Have you read fucking God bless you's messages? He basically turned around and said history. He said other countries' history. My birthday's in December, so I'm gonna see if we can hit 8k by then. So, did you see God bless you's message, Decepted? He thinks that. He thinks that Aztec history. He thinks Aztec, Egyptian, and Mayan history is all fantasy. And of course, I've called him out for hypocrisy, and he's upset about it. And then, of course, you obviously know that he was telling me to go kill myself last night. But I called him out for hypocrisy, and now he can't take it, can he? It's so funny. He can't take it. He can't take that I called Jesus fantasy because he was mocking other cultures. I saw his messages. I know. I've blocked him. So I'm not getting notified that he's messaging me. Because why should I get abused? Why should I get abused? I saw his messages. Yeah. Why should I get abused by someone that just basically won't understand and will listen to other people's opinions? Well, when you ask, my thing is though, have a good rest of the stream. Thank you, Oscar PS3 enthusiast. Have a good rest of the day. What? As a level under just smiling depression. It's not depression, Pixel King. I think it's I think it's autism and schizophrenia. Hello, I can't even read your name. Hello, Katzar, Katazina Ikaksa. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. Hold on a minute. I've lost the city. Where's the city gone? I've lost my city. I've lost my city. Oh, there it is. I lost it then. It's me, Gamer Igo. Oh, okay. Sorry. Do you have a clock tower of the UK? Oh, Big Ben. I don't have Big Ben built, but I would love to build it. The world is not infinite. Well, this is 3,000. Wow, this is something that I've been working on for a few years and just never got around to finishing, guys. I think you guys can sort of work out what it is. It changes, yeah. My street, yeah. Everyone's names has changed, so. Literally, I would probably make the. I would try and make some of these. This is just my idea. This is my creative world. This is my Galactica City world. No, basically what it is sometimes it's popping up with your channel tag names. So basically, the Joke 16 now says the Joke 16 when just now it said Galactic. So Pixel King right now says Celtic Mestizo. That's what it says for me. How long is the stream? Well, the stream's been about 3 hours. But we've had like 30... Is it Goodison Park or Hill Dickinson? It's Goodison Park. Hill Dickinson's too new for me to have built. I don't even have it on. I don't even have... Whatever it is, I don't even have that on. It basically... Everyone's names have changed. Pixel King. Don't dox you. Oh, sorry. Yeah, your name's changed back now. Your name's changed to Pixel King again. Yeah, I don't know what's happening, guys, but some of your names are changing to your channel tag names. Are you playing Nintendo? Yeah, I am. Yeah, this is Goodison Park, Jess Barnes. This is Goodison Park. It even says over here. It says Goodison Park. But my spelling is absolutely... My spelling in Minecraft is absolutely shit. But yeah, what I meant, Pixel King, yeah, I don't think it's depression. I think God Bless You is... I think he's schizophrenic, and I think he's schizophrenic, and I think he's got something like autism. He shows a lot... Everything that he puts into the Discord server, he shows a lot of signs of schizophrenia, and he shows a lot of signs of autism. He shows a lot of signs of autism, but in some countries it's not widely known about. Some countries don't understand. Some countries don't basically fund research into that stuff. But you're not that bad, Pixel King. You're not that bad that you think you've got demons in your body because... You're not that bad, Pixel King, that you don't believe that bloody there's demons in your body and that every wrong thing you do is not you, that it's actually a demon. So... Oh, thank you, Charlotte, for joining the Discord server. We had another person join. You are the 89th member. We're about to cross... We're almost crossed to 100 people. How did you build all of this? Well, I've been building this for over 7 years. I've been building this since 2017. I created this world in like April of 2017. I was on school holiday. It was the Easter holidays. Someone else built this. They put gas, but it should say petrol. If it was British, it should say petrol. I didn't build this. I didn't build some of this. I built this one and. I built this one and that one. Somebody else built this one. Your birthday is in April. Cool. Mine's in 2 months, which is why we're aiming to see if we can hit 8,000 by the end of December. It's not going to copyright it, right? It's only quiet. It's only quiet. I don't get copyright claims with the Minecraft music. It's quiet. I used to allow people to come on and build stuff on this world. So I didn't build this McDonald's. This other guy built it, and it was really good. I think it's something Nintendo basically killed. But I explained this on yesterday's stream, though, Pixel King, as well, to somebody. To keep the servers running for Xbox for Wii U and 3DS, it costs money. And if nobody's really playing it anymore and everyone's playing on like the Switch, it gets to the point when financially it's not worth keeping it. It's the same as why it's the same with why the Xbox 360 had its store taken off, because financially they couldn't. Financially, it wasn't worth keeping it anymore. There's things that it comes to that financially it's not worth it anymore. So financially, I'll tell everyone to subscribe on Discord. Cool. What? Everyone on the Discord servers or everyone on my Discord servers already subscribed because. There we go. So, yeah, you can still play multiplayer on. You can still play multiplayer. You just can't play online. You can still play multiplayer with your friends. But the problem with, I've been playing Minecraft for 11 years. I've been playing Minecraft since 2014. Well, actually no. The first time I played Minecraft was 2012. The first time I played Minecraft was about 2012, 2011. I think 2012 though. So I've been playing Minecraft a long time. 602 people have watched this stream. 18 of you are watching this stream. I will end this stream soon, guys, because I've been playing. I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. But plus, I'm writing a book at the moment. I've started to write a horror book for next year, and this will be able to be about 13 or 15 rated, because this book is not going to be as violent. This one's a bit more different. I'm writing a horror book for a competition for there's a competition coming out next year. The competition that I entered this year, I know they're going to do one next year, so I've decided to write my entry early. I'm going to download Minecraft back on my PS. Cool. This is Galactica City. Oh, guys, this is the biggest building I've ever built. That's the biggest building I've ever built. It's 64 blocks wide. It's 64 blocks. It's 64 blocks tall, 64 blocks wide. It's called Time-Lapse Tower because I made it as a time-lapse, but the video corrupted, so it never came out. Should I make a video about me building a house? You could call, maybe. Graham, 11 years old. Tell me 20 years old. 20 years old. I think Ian Killer is definitely using text to speech, because it's text to speech doesn't pick up accents very well, and it sounds really random. Graham, 11 years old. Tell me 20 years old. 20 years old. When I was 20 years old, 30 years old. So yeah, I started playing Minecraft when I was 12, guys. So that was 11 years ago. My ideas for a Minecraft server would be that you would go through different ports, so I could take you to a different Minecraft version. That would be interesting, yeah. What I would do, so you 23, not yet, not for another 2 months, not for another 2 months, so not for another 2 months, but that's why I'm saying I think we can hit 8,000 by then. I would love to see if we could do it. Oh, hold on, I remember this house. I didn't build this, a subscriber built it, but look at the detail that they went into. It's one of those. They just told me that they wanted to build something, so I said, all right, go over there, and they built this. And then they put their name on it, but then they got cocky and burnt. They got cocky and burnt my friend's word apart because they didn't like. Basically, Deceptive. They were building stuff for this on the. They were building stuff on Deceptive's realm, on Deceptive's community, Nintendo Switch community world. Ooh, BBC. The UK government are planning a policy that BBC will now be a subscription-based thing, not a license. If you want to watch the BBC in the UK, you gotta pay a TV license a year. And obviously the guy that built this, he didn't just do it, he decorated it. He actually fully decorated it out as well. Can't remember what he built it. Levitation. His name was Levitation, and like he really 2P2K. What's that? 2 Porters, 2 Kingdoms. Actually, though, Pixel King, you might want to look at that, whether that's classed as copyright. Whether that's classed as copyright. Because you've got 2B2T, is that classed as copyright? Is that classed as copyright infringement on 2B2T? That's one thing you've got to look at. If you're doing anything like that, you've always got to look at whether you're infringing someone else's copyright. I don't know, but you can trade. There's some stuff you can trademark, like Mindplex, for example. You could trademark. 2B2T, I think, is trademarked. I don't know, but I don't know. That's something you got to research, though. If you're trying to do something like that, that is something you've actually got to search up. Because if it comes out that it is copyright infringed and you didn't look at it, the punishment's harsher because you outright knew that you didn't research it. But it sometimes, if it sounds similar as well. So let me think of something, an example a second. Basically, there was a shop that made their own KFC style thing, and they had a similar name. I think it was TFC or something like that, and they got done. They got done because they found out it was copyright infringement, and they intended to create a similar name. But no, that's just something you got to look at. It's something you got to look at and just investigate whether there is like legal parameters and regulations on it. There are Minecraft servers called 6B6T. Then there might not be legal requirements, but that you need to research that's something. But it means you've done the research then as well. That is something that you have to do. You have to research whether there's any issues with the name. For example, my YouTube channel's called Calamity of Joe, and there's a massive Minecraft YouTuber with like 80k subs called Catman Joe, and recently people have been mistaking me for him. But the only reason that's not copyright is technically my name's older, and honestly, guys, I've never changed my YouTube name. I've never changed my YouTube name since I created it. I don't agree with people that change their name, because if people change their YouTube name, changing your YouTube name actually hurts your algorithm, guys. It actually hurts the algorithm. it actually can hurt. Changing a name can actually hurt your channel. So it happened to a guy I know, a friend of mine from my level. It happened to a friend of mine from my college class. He was in my college class a few years ago. He changed his name, and he's now pretty much changed it back. Basically, this guy, he was called the multi-gamer, so like the multi-gamer, and then he changed his name to Nifty, and then he's changed it back now. He's changed it again now because it didn't work. Basically, it harmed his channel a bit, changing the name. Anyway, guys, I'm probably going to end this stream now because I've been streaming for a few hours. So, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.